Greetings everyone, welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach, and today's workout is a lower body blast. We're going to be tackling our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads and our calves. All right, so you're going to need 2 pairs of dumbbells, you're going to need your skipping rope, you're going to need your mat and a whole lot of energy. So we're going to take a break. I want you to gather your equipment and get ready to sweat, and I'll see you soon.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Welcome back. We're gonna move right into our warm-up for our lower body blast. All right, so I want you to start just marching right here. We're gonna get that heart rate all the way up so we can tackle this lower body blast together. Let's just march right here. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it out. Keep marching here. Nice. All right, we're gonna step back with our right and kick. So we're going step back, kick with the left, up, step down and up, step down and up. Let's go down and up and down and jog it out now right here. That's it. In 8, 7, 6. We're gonna take it on the left now. 3, 2, and left back. Let's go down, right up, down, right up. Let's go down, right up, down, right up. 3 more. 3, up, 2, last 1. Very good. All right, jog it out again. Get ready for all that's about to go down here. Give me a twist. That's it. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Step out to the side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Knees up. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me one more round of 8. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna raise up, touch the toes, up, toes. Let's go. A part of warming up is warming up the mind and getting ready. Woo. Nice. All right, we're gonna rotate the ankles now. We need our ankles to be nice and warm for all of this lower body blasting. Other direction. Woo. That's it. And other direction. Rotate the left and other direction. Then we're gonna quickly open up the hips. Quickly, a couple more seconds, all the way around. We're almost ready to start. Other direction. All the way around, and let's go. All right, so let's jump right into the workout. We're gonna do 2 circuits. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of isolation today. So let's start with our lighter weights. Okay, get them up here on your shoulders. Elbows tucked in. So we're gonna start with backward lunges. Ready? core in really tight, and we're gonna get all the way back with our right, and we're staying on the right. So backward lunge, knee up. Backward lunge, knee up. We're gonna burn this out for a little while. Right here, knee up, backward lunge, knee up. Let's go. Backward lunge, knee up. We're really focusing on isolating today, so we can really work these individual muscles right here. Woo. You should be feeling that in your left glute and your hamstring. Woo. That's it. Down and up. Work through it with me. That's good. All right, weights down. Skipping rope up. We're here for 30 seconds before we head over to the other side. Ready? Let's go. Good job, guys. Stay strong, stay strong. You woke up this morning and made it all the way to your TV screens. Let's make it worth it. A few more seconds, and then we go over to the left side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, over to the left. Ready up, and same thing. Backward lunge. Stabilize, knee up. If you're wobbling, that's okay. Just try to stabilize before you bring your knee up. The balance and coordination. This is also working your core right here. So many muscle groups activated. Down. Try and keep your knees behind your toes right here. That's it. Whew. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we're gonna start with the left glute. So we're gonna squeeze the leg all the way up, working that left glute. Ready? And go. 1, push. 2, it's almost like you're implanting your heel in your ceiling or up on the sky. Right here. Squeeze. Woo. That's it. Keep that core tight. Looking good. Squeeze up. Push it. Nice. All the way up. Burn it out. Burn it out. You got this. 10 more seconds. I know you're feeling that burn. Woo. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna jump up. Take a very big step forward, 2 hops back. I'm gonna show you the low impact first. So big step out, smaller steps all the way back. All right, again, everybody join me. Big step out and all the way back. If you're joining me for the jumps, follow me. If not, stay right there. Jumping forward, hop back. Again, land softly on your knees, hop back. Let's go. That's it. Hop back. Again. That's it. Hop back. One last one. Nice and low. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take our right glute now, all the way down. Get ready and go. All the way up. Good job, guys. Looking good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Very good. Woo. Almost there. I know you're feeling that burn. Let's go all the way up. Squeeze it. In 4, 3, 2. All right. As if your legs weren't under enough pressure. We're going to move on to fast feet. Get ready and go. I want you to stay low right here. Moving your feet as fast as possible. Let's go. Give me all the energy. Tap into your inner source right here, guys. Stay low. You got this. Woo! Legs are burning. OMG. 10 more seconds. Let's go. Push it with me. 4, 3, 2. Hallelujah. Okay. So, grab the light weights again. Working with light weights for this round. And then we will increase. All right. Calf raises. Squeeze up. This is like your mini recovery right here. Woo. Take deep breaths. Does not feel good. I know it's tough, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Squeeze up. Get nice and high. That's it. Core tight. Woo. Good job, guys. A few more seconds here. In 4, 3, 2. Excellent job. Okay, so now we're gonna move down to leg raises. We're gonna work our lower core and our legs for that matter. Now, if you have back injuries, what I want you to do is take it at an angle. Stop right here. Don't go any further. And you can also put your palms underneath your lower back to support you. Right here. If you can, you're gonna go all the way down with me. Almost touching the floor. Hold it and up. For this one, slow and steady wins the race. Down. You can also isolate this core exercise. It's a great exercise to do all the time. The lower core is one of the hardest places in the tummy to control and to improve and to get strong. Almost there. Last one. Very good job, guys. All right, so if you need, take a sip of water. Definitely take a couple breaths. We all need that. All right, so let's just stay here. Breathe it out. We're gonna repeat that one more time using our heavier weights, okay? Breathe in. I really want you to recover during this rest period. Last time. And I want you guys to just close your eyes and think about one thing that you're really, really grateful for. And let's dedicate the next part of this circuit to that one thing, okay? Something that really makes you happy, that improves the quality of your life. In thanks, we're gonna get that power through the next circuit.
Me grew up and see my granny and save her money under her mattress.
Exactly. Your grandmother house never burned down? No, how you reached this, so?
That was a one-off thing.
That could have happened to anybody. That's why you must put your money in a financial institution and protect it.
But if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in.
What you mean?
JDIC is a financial safety net which provides coverage for your money in case your financial institution fails.
Explain that to me.
All right. Because of the JDIC deposit insurance scheme, once you put your money into a financial institution like a bank or building society, you can get coverage of up to a maximum of $1.2 million per deposit of your financial institution if it should fail. And for even more information, you can visit their new website at www.jdic.org, and you can follow the social media platforms for the latest information.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM, see it happen.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, Izzy Trevor Madden. I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Get ready. Heavier weights. 40 seconds on this leg. And go. Focus. Down and up. Down and up. Core nice and tight. Working that left glute and hamstring. Even the core is working. And even the quad on the right side. This is lower body blast, guys. Woo. You got this. That's it. down and up. 10 more seconds, you got this. Bang it out with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, ropes up. Get ready. 30 seconds strong. Speed, ready, and go. Speed and power. Push it. You got this. Woo. That's it, guys. We're more than halfway through. Push it. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Left side. Straight into it. Ready? Up and go. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. That's it, guys. Down. Stay focused. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. A few more reps here. And last rep. Very good. All right, we're gonna go right down to the mat, starting with our left leg, glute squeezes. Ready? 40 seconds and go. I don't want you to just use momentum. Really squeeze using the power of your glutes right here. Yep. There we go. Anybody interested in booty building? Let's do this. Up. There we go. Squeeze. We're here for quite a little while, but that's because we're gonna squeeze out all the benefits of this. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. 30 seconds, guys. You have to power up with me. Remember the low impact or the high impact, whichever works for you. 30 seconds. Let's go. Big, too small. Ready? Big. Land nice and light on those toes. You can even get your heels all the way down. The deeper you land into that squat, the less pressure you put on your knees here. And land. Really be intentional about that landing, okay? Don't just bang down on your knees. We want to stay injury-free here. Nice. All right, other side. We got through that. Ready? And 40 seconds, go. Up, up, up. Good. Stay focused. Work through that burn. If you have ankle weights at home, this would be a great way to increase the intensity of this exercise. Not needed though, as you can feel. We're all at such different places of our journey. We have to always meet our bodies where it is, but then also challenge ourselves. All right? And speaking of challenge, Lord help us with the next one. Okay? Fast feet, get ready. Guys, we're there. Ready? And go. All right, guys, just make up your mind. You're gonna power through this with me. Stay low. Keep those feet going fast. Focus. Strength, willpower. Let's do this. Good job, guys. Work through that burn. 10 more seconds. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, pick up those heavy weights. We're going for those calf raises. Let's go. You got this. Weights up. And go. Breathe it out here, guys. You're doing so well. Let's get a little speed going here. Good job. Almost there. Last 2 exercises. 10 more seconds here. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right. We're lying down for leg raises, and then we're going to our stretch. Okay. All the way down. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Down and up. Down and up. Remember to stop halfway if you have back injuries, especially lower back. And up. Just stay focused with this, guys. Your abs do get stronger and it gets easier. Again, consistency is all that matters here. Woo. Good job. All the way down and up. A few more seconds. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just pull the knees into the chest. Good job, guys. Now I want you to pull your knees over to the left, all right? Looking over the right shoulder. That's it. And other side. Good job. All right, let's sit up. Shake those knees out. Whew, you should be feeling that stretch all across your legs from your inner thighs all the way to your knees. We're gonna extend that left leg forward right here, and we're gonna put the right behind us, and we're gonna breathe in and extend our fingers all the way to our toes, or as far as you can go. So let's deep breathe in. On the exhale, take it all the way over and hold. Now we're gonna take one more deep breath in, and you're gonna get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Very good. And other side, right leg in front, left leg bended. On that inhale, raise up, exhale, and breathe it down. Take another deep breath in and exhale it even lower. And now we're gonna put our palms onto the mat. We're gonna use our elbows to push our knees outward so we can get a nice inner thigh stretch right here. So come up on your tippy toes, get the backs of your elbows right here, lean against your elbows and feel that stretch. Very good job. Can move it around. Nice. And let's roll all the way up. Woo. Let's do a standing quad stretch right here. Woo. You guys are doing such a good job. I know this journey is not easy, but stay with me and I promise it will get easier just because you will get stronger for showing up again and again. Other side. Whew. Excellent. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's rotate the neck all the way around. Very good. Other direction. All the way around. Last deep breath in through the nose. Exhale it out. Give yourselves a clap, and I'll see you right after the break for this week's very important wellness tip of the day. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
Action. Never get removed.
And this week episode, for their yard.
She want a lover, man.
Look at that. Cooking with love. Oh, look at this. A big chef this, guys. So go on.
She want a love him.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Today's wellness tip comes from our Sleep Well pillow, and we'll be pulling our inspiration from plants. Now, everybody loves plants. They make our lives brighter simply by being in a room with us, on our windowsills or in our gardens. And aside from appreciating them for how they bring a space to life, did you know that plants can actually help to induce sleep? Their natural fragrance can help to regulate the nervous system and help you fall asleep faster. And specific types of plants also improve sleep quality throughout the night by reducing the number of times you come out of deep sleep throughout the night, okay? So I wanted to share 3 plants that will contribute to a better, more restful night's sleep, helping you wake up feeling refreshed. So let's start out with lavender. The scent of lavender is well known for being relaxing, and scientifically it's been shown to reduce blood pressure and heart rate, which is beneficial if you find yourself struggling with anxiety when you get into bed. Many people use lavender spray on their pillows, others use pouches of dried lavender in their pajama drawers to scent their sleep clothes.
But the best solution is a pot of fresh lavender by your bed. Lavender has a beautiful color that you will appreciate every morning, while the scents calm at night. Lavender plants like warmth and sunlight, so it's good to keep one by your windowsill. The next plant is aloe, which is a very popular plant in most households in Jamaica and known for its ability to soothe minor cuts, burns, bites, and dry skin. Aloe vera makes oxygen at nighttime, which is great for your bedroom's environment. Aloe likes a lot of sun, so you would keep it on your windowsill next to your lavender. And the last plant is the snake plant. Air quality might potentially be another factor that might be affecting your ability to sleep easily and sleep throughout the night. We spend a lot of time breathing moisture into our bedrooms, and this can increase the humidity levels in the room, especially if you keep the door shut, as this decreases air circulation around your house. So high humidity increases the likelihood of mold and dust mites, which can affect your ability to breathe and leave you with a poor night's sleep. Snake plants are great at pumping oxygen into your bedroom to improve your air quality, and their large leaves are also good for removing plenty of harmful chemicals in the air.
So lavender, aloe, and the snake plant are all extremely beneficial to add to your lineup of plants in your bedroom to ensure you get an incredible night's sleep, which will only ensure a powerful day ahead. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club, and we will see you soon again for another strong workout and wellness sesh. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
It's really, really nice. May I have to say it twice.
The time by Jamaica Mountain Peak Golden Turmeric Latte is
6 o'clock.
I don't want no fly guy. I just want a shy guy. That's what I want, yeah. You know what I want, yeah. me sweet and me sexy. Everywhere me go, me say me ever ready. I need that love. Yes, I need that love. But I don't want somebody loving everybody. I need a shy guy, some kind of guy who only be mine. Oh Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. The money me like the party, party, party. The whole of them sexy.
Man, I'm a tune this now. We
The tune?
feel
Shy
here.
guy.
Look
Listen,
here.
ladies, shy guys are sneaking. My mother just said sneaking.
No.
Sneak me.
But you see me, I don't want no shy guy.
You don't want no shy guy?
No. Wait, it's the furthest thing from a shy guy. No, but when I would have been maybe 11 when this song came out. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it was, me and Tessie used to put on full shows. Not just to this song, to this whole album. It was an incredible album, Diana King. She's amazing. And literally, that song, no man, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about my mother, you know. I'm like, Mom, why you had us dancing to these songs at 11? And I was can you imagine two little girls going, oh Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy.
I don't know. I hope I'm not a shy guy, but this morning I won't be shy to say, when tea time come pan up, we don't want no tea pan up, only the bread pan up, we the jump on it up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up. Rise and shine, sunrisers, wherever you are in the entire world. We welcome you warmly. We're happy that you're here, happy that you're watching us from in Asia, Africa, Antarctica, North America, South America, all the parts of the Caribbean via YouTube. Yes, you can watch us. The good thing about this show is that it broadcasts live on YouTube where people anywhere, everywhere, especially Jamaicans. Oh my word. Just type in the comments right now where you're watching from, what part of the world you're watching from.
When I went to Florida the other day, I was in a restaurant and a gentleman came up to me and he says, Tami, it's so good to see da. And he says, I watch, and I thought he was going to say, you know, meet the Mitchells, because normally when I meet people, they're like, oh, I watched the vlog. He was like, I watch Sunrise, and I love you on Sunrise, and you on Ice, and everybody. And I was like, oh my gosh. And we were in Florida. And so, and then he called his wife and said, see the girl I tell you on Sunrise. Some people watch it all over the world for true. What you feel like?
I was very far yesterday. Fur, not far enough.
Oh.
Fur.
Okay.
And they were asking me for time. I'm saying, you are watching. In fact, it tells me that the broadcast, the channel is being in different places that usually would not be able to see CVM. And you're seeing CVM now. I'm saying, welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is where we have fun. It's called Why Not Wednesday if it's your first time. Why Not Wednesday? We do different things on a Wednesday. And today is Wednesday, April 17th. And it's a good day for a good day.
Indeed, even though it's not a good day.
Let me say this before I forget. Today is my sister's birthday, my sister in Christ. Yes, Sister Sophia, yes, I remember. And I'm saying happy birthday to you, Deaconess Hobbs. Have a fantabulous birthday. She plays the keyboard, she sings, she prays. She's so full of life. Having a whopping, amazing day today.
Happy birthday indeed. I was saying to you earlier though that I'm not excited about what's going to happen after I leave here. So I'm going to have a great morning, but right as I'm done here, I have to get a root canal.
No, listen. Let me tell you officially, they have been telling me about one. I said, no, just circumvent.
No,
they say, hey,
there comes a point where them can't go around it again, and I am at that point. I don't know if you've ever had a root canal, but it's literally like I have a fear for the dentist, so I'm already like not going to be okay.
I'm afraid for root canals.
Yes.
Let me just get that correct.
You should also be afraid of the cost, because let me tell you,
that's a Tami money.
I want to pray for me. I want to pray for. No, you're waiting to me. Listen up, babe. I'm gonna use your cat, your teeth. I was like, it's all right, man, but it has to be done. It has to be done. So
when it reaches that point, then that's a smart thing to do.
Do you know what's interesting though? So the root canal I have to do is actually at the top. But I was getting pain all along here.
Whoa.
My contour look nice, see? Big up my makeup artist.
Big up yourself.
Anyway, and I went to the dentist. I'm like, why am I getting pain down here? Is something the matter? Whatever. Anyway, the dentist said to me, it's called deferred pain. So you can be having pain in one part of your body and it will defer it to another part of your body. And I thought to myself, wow, that's so true for life.
Yes.
You can be having pain in one area of your life and it will spill over into everything else. It will affect everything else.
And people around you.
Yes.
You know, they say that when women are pregnant, sometimes the husbands
get the symptoms.
Yeah.
Winded.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Winded feels sick every single time.
Whoa.
Every single time. I say, no, sir. I say, yes, sir.
Deferred
pain. And it's a real thing, and it's something to think about because, you know, where are you having, you know, a hard time, and it may be spilling over into your job, it may be spilling over onto your partner, it may be spilling over onto your children, and it's because you're not dealing with the root cause. And I think that is such a powerful thing that we have to look at all the time. Where is this coming from? What is the root cause? So I'm hoping when I deal with my root canal today, it will move. I mean, managing pain every day is not easy either.
No.
Believe you me.
Trust me.
So,
Trust me. I don't like pain, but pain speaks. When you're in pain, it is telling you that something is wrong.
Yes.
So sometimes, you know, we have to look at the good side of pain. It's telling us, especially a part of our body, something is off. And deferred pain can be looked at as shared pain. Someone is in pain around you. If you share that pain, get a shoulder to lean on.
Yeah, nice. I appreciate that.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Quote of the day today is human kindness has never weakened the stamina or softened the fiber of a free people. A nation does not have to be cruel to be tough. I love that. I love that.
That's good. Franklin D. Roosevelt, good one. It's also World Hemophilia Day. Nicking your finger with a knife while chopping some tomatoes for a salad is just a nuisance for some of us. We, you know, utter maybe a choice word or two. My specialty, that, you know. We rinse the cut, you squeeze it, you apply a disinfectant and maybe a Band-Aid, and then you proceed to go on with, you know, your life. But for some 400,000 people, simple paper cuts, nicks, scrapes can be dangerous or even life-threatening due to a blood disorder known as hemophilia. So it's one of the reasons why some people bleed to death depending on the status of their injury. So spreading awareness about this bleeding disorder can save lives, as people will know what to look out for so that they can get help when they need it.
In fact, stay tuned because we'll learn a little more about it later on in the show.
Yeah, indeed.
It's a very important day to recognize, you know?
Another important day to recognize. It's International Bat Appreciation Day. Yes! Thank God you're here, everybody. Yeah. Bats have a terrible reputation among people because they're seen as a scary bloodsuckers that will spread diseases.
However, according to scientists,
let's just leave it there.
No, the scientists say they really do spread diseases, and few species drink blood, but rather eat fruit. My fruit.
My soursop tree, them love my soursop tree. Me not gonna tell a lie. So till the soursop tree stop beer. That's true. Yes.
The population of bats has been depleting, and that is a problem because they contribute to the ecosystem more than people think. International Bat Appreciation Day aims to show love for these flying mammals and teach people the importance of bats. In today's world, bats can eat as many as 1,000 mosquitoes. Come on, Portmore! Come on, Portmore! A day.
Wow.
1,000 mosquitoes a day. Help preserve these crucial creatures by donating to a conservation, volunteering, or spreading awareness. Who would you rather have to deal with? Bats or mosquitoes?
Ooh,
you know,
tough question.
That's a good question. 1,000 mosquitoes? No, sir.
But 1,000 bats?
You know, Tami, I think mosquitoes, when you find them ease off, I think them do this. Them kind of ease off, like you find them and them ease off, so, and then them come back. Because in a second you hear the sound again.
It's a try me, you know? No, the worst thing in the world is when you're going to bed at night and you just hear the singing. And it's like, no, and you just know that unless you get rid of it, it's gonna be there the whole night. Me eat mosquito, man. That's why the fan after just goes off.
And blow them away.
Yes, yes.
Woman, I need you like never before. Why am I singing that song? Because it's Sizzla Kalonji's birthday.
Yes.
Miguel Orlando Collins, born April 17. Miguel Orlando Collins is known by his stage name Sizzla Kalonji. or Sizzla, is one of the most commercial and critically successful contemporary reggae artists, and is noted for his high number of releases. Remember that album, where we call it Dry Cry? It's not Dry Cry. The song is called Just One of Those Days.
Is that name Dry Cry?
No.
Stop
Dry Cry. Even tears, even my heart cry.
But who cares?
Yeah, you
I
know?
always thought it was called Just Dry Cry.
No. But happy birthday, Sizzla Kalonji.
Also, Kimberly Ellis, her birthday is today as well. Kimberly Ellis Trammell, born April 17th, is an American actress. She made her feature film debut in Set It Off in 1996 and later received a critical acclaim for her performance in Beloved, which was in 1998. So during her career, Elise has appeared in films such as John Q, The Manchurian Candidate, and The Great Debaters, all alongside Denzel Washington, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and For Colored Girls, both directed by Tyler Perry, as well as Almost Christmas, Death Wish, and Ad Astra. So if you from your CR, you know is who we are talking about. So happy birthday to her. I have to say, April is loaded with stars.
Loaded with stars.
Loaded with incredible people.
On Monday, we celebrated Blacker's birthday, my brother.
See
and
there?
Sunday, it was a show he directed, Bus Big, and they threw him up in the air. It was a big celebration.
Yeah, no,
And my
April
brother is coming up.
Star-studded.
Yes.
So happy birthday for sure to anybody else. I mean, we're going to be announcing more birthdays, believe you me.
But
and
you know
the
what?
people you know.
You know what, Tami? I heard you said it before, and I'm saying it this morning. The mixtape is a Sizzla Kalonji mixtape.
I hope it is, because them flop me every week. Is it a Sizzla Kalonji?
Black woman and child.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down, production. Don't let me down.
Holy Emmanuel, Sizzla knees could never get weak. I know it is a must for us to make it home. To them, you're gnashing of teeth on it. These are those who constantly they have been placing the rocks on the traps, leaving them snares laying. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you, yeah. Rise to the occasion, go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal, it's alright. Fulfill your needs and the wants. They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Oh, damn bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon.
So I'm at a party vibing with a 10. At least I hope he's a 10. But me not sure because my contacts fell down the bathroom sink, so I can't see a thing. I don't know what to do. What I do know though is the smell of KFC hot wings. Delicious, irresistible wings I can enjoy with my eyes closed. KFC hot wings, a wing for the win.
The super deal continues at Flow with super savings. Get a free Samsung phone when you sign up for Yard on Road for the special price of only $4,999 plus GCT per month. Stay connected at home and on the go. Visit discoverflow.co or a Flow store to sign up today. Conditions apply.
Choose your life insurance coverage, apply, and pay online. Live the e-life with Sagicor Life.
The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
In the heart of Jamaica, something extraordinary is happening. The government of Jamaica, with a commitment to preserve the natural environment, has declared a record of 15 protected areas. As we finalize the Protected Areas Policy, we are preserving a piece of our history, our culture, and our future. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Building hope. Building Jamaica. Maybe it's time to explore your options. There's no harm in reviewing your mortgage arrangement and considering a better deal. CIBC Caribbean can help you narrow your search and decide. Switch your mortgage to CIBC Caribbean and enjoy a special interest rate and help towards your switching cost. Visit CIBCFCIB.com/inspired home for more information. Conditions apply.
Back to Sunrise. It's morning, early morning. It's the right morning. It's headline morning. It's headline time. Let's head over to our girl TK. She can never predict what I'm going to say.
Ever, any morning at all. Good morning.
TK, I love the forest green.
Oh, thank you so much. And not just green, forest green. That's what you did there. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the headlines. Are we ready?
Let's hope so.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to start off. Let's start off with the not so good news first. Okay, so get ready. Okay. So, Mobay fire leaves people homeless. 14 people, including 10 adults, 4 children, are now homeless after a late evening fire at 20 Barnett Lane in Montego Bay, St. James on Monday. The building, which also serves as a bar, has been declared unsafe for continued occupancy. And based on the damage following an assessment of the building, the devastating fire left the people without a roof over their heads. The blaze, which gutted their homes around 8 Monday evening, slowly took everything from the victims, one of whom is an elderly woman who sustained bruises while attempting to salvage her possessions. Montego Bay's Mayor Richard Vernon has promised to assist the affected individuals, so especially the 4 children who were impacted. Like I mentioned, authorities have since declared the premises unsuitable for living. So that's unfortunate.
Wow. So the rest of the good news, as usual, the good news is there were no lives lost.
Yeah.
And let me just highlight that first.
But so much lost.
But so much else lost.
So much lost. And I'm sure that's painful. That displacement for them can be absolutely traumatizing and painful. I'm happy that I'm hearing already that there are persons and organizations who are helping, because I can only imagine what that looks like or feels like to lose everything, you know? Really
and with
sad.
fire, you know, there is no
preparation.
There's no, and also you can't get anything back. Like there is no, I can't find the word right now. It's like you just can't.
There's no rebuilding. There's no recouping. There's no recovery. It's gone.
Gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
And then it leaves you with long after effects as well. So like even like things that we take it simple, smoke inhalation. What that does not just to them, but the whole community. Like it's so much. And then to be left in that state is just horrible, and I really hope that, however anybody can help, that they're helped. Especially
what was the cause? I didn't hear what the cause was, because I mean, usually when you find out what the cause is, then you can say, okay, how we mitigate against this happening again? How do we protect, prevent, prepare in some way? You know, things like when we hear about burning candles at the night in some houses where they are the structures are wood. Then you know we ought to be careful.
Sometimes it's electrical, but sometimes it's
so many things.
It can be anything. Yeah, fire is one of those things that just.
Yeah, but we're just hoping for all the best for the people impacted. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So next up, 20 outstanding young people to receive Prime Minister's Award for Excellence. So approximately 10 young people will be presented with the 2023 Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence for achievement in various fields at a ceremony scheduled for April 20 on the lawns of Jamaica House. That starts at 5 p.m. The award recipients will be selected from a list of over 100 applicants, shortlisted to 40 persons. Chairman of the selection committee, Fabian Brown, told JIS News that candidates were intricately interviewed for selection, equating the awards to the national honors and and Awards, which is held annually in October. He said the award is the highest honor that the country can bestow upon its young people for the great work and talent they display in the various categories. So he said he was very impressed and encouraged by the caliber of applications submitted. And he stated that it's safe to say our nation is in very good hands. Recipients of this year's awards will be recognized for their exceptional achievement in the categories of, and listen to this, it's a lot of them, ready? Sports, agriculture, youth development, practitioner youth serving organization, arts and culture, academics, leadership, journalism, social media influencer, which I found interesting, entrepreneurship, nation building, international achievement, innovation in science and technology, environmental protection, and there will of course also be the Prime Minister's Special Award to be presented to an individual or organization for exceptional achievement in their field of study or work. And the awards was introduced in 1998 to recognize young Jamaicans aged 15 to 29 who've excelled and contributed to national development. And the award endorses each recipient as a positive role model for their peers and seeks to promote attitudinal change and social renewal by reinforcing the positive values of self-discipline, hard work, dedication, and humility.
Did I miss it? Where are the farmers? Agriculture was there?
Agriculture, yeah.
Okay, good,
Agriculture is in there.
For sure.
Yes,
For sure. But it stops at 29. I see some.
You know,
That's probably why you missed it.
But it's so great that there are so many candidates,
so many different,
such high quality candidates from so many different areas. And I'm surprised, I'm going to keep it real, that social media influencers, only because I know that sometimes social media is viewed as, sure, it's like a fun thing or whatever, but to be awarded and whatever for it, I think that's great.
I think so
I think it shows a movement in the times.
And think about it carefully. For social media, there are so many different players. So when you stand out and you're outstanding and extraordinary, then it's special. You're unique.
And also, social media isn't just, sorry to cut you, but it's not just frou-frou or flighty or, maybe sometimes what people think. Like, there are a lot of people who are actually, did really awesome work in that space as well.
It's a lot
of work. Look, for me, when we are trying to do a video there.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot.
But that's awesome. That's awesome. I really wish there was something for 29.
29.
To 109 or so. Let's go. Why not Wednesday headline time?
Prime Minister Not So Young Awards.
It's why not Wednesday headline time. Let's focus.
Let's see.
So a pumpkin canoe sails Australian River. Okay?
Pumpkin.
I'm going to allow you to take that in for a moment. Pumpkin canoe. So, an Australian man took the largest pumpkin grown in the country this year and turned it into a canoe that he paddled down the Tami River. The nearly 900-pound canoe named Tormund in honor of some Game of Thrones character, Tormund Giant's Bane, was grown by Mark Peacock and scored a blue ribbon at the Royal Easter Show. The pumpkin, the largest to win an award at any Australian show this year, captured the imagination of Peacock's friend, Adam Farquharson. Farquharson asked Peacock if he could have the pumpkin before it became feed for farm animals. He hollowed out the pumpkin into a boat. He christened it Cinderella and paddled it for a mile down the Tamut River in New South Wales, while about 1,000 spectators followed along from shore. He said it was a fitting send-off that the community got to experience Tormund the pumpkin one more time in a different
It would have been more fitting if them just make one pumpkin soup and feed everybody.
Remember that it was used afterwards to feed animals, so it never went to waste.
Listen, I just mentioned that I'm hoping that the farmers were highlighted, and I'm sure farmers watching saying, yes, IT. Make sure we are in the thing, and then they are saying, look at that now.
Yes.
Look at the good pumpkin.
What I find amazing is a 900-pound pumpkin. I mean, okay, he used it on sale, but can we please just take a moment to realize there was a 900-pound pumpkin in Australia?
Wild. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is why I love Wednesday. All right. TK, thank you for the news.
Oh, yes. So now, before I go, I need to remind you, tune in to Lead Story this evening at 6:30 p.m. with George Davis. Always a great show, very informative, so make sure you watch it tonight.
Great show. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the not-so-great headlines, for the
Yes.
fun headlines, and for the funny headlines.
Yes, that's accurate.
We're going to sail on out of here on a pumpkin. No, we're not. On the other side of the break, it's a Wednesday service where youth advocacy, music, and ministry meet. We'll be right back.
Jamaica Mountain Peak Turmeric Latte.
They said that them really want latte with twist for make it flow. Turmeric packed with pumpkin spice, chewy flavor with delight. It really, really nice. May I have to say it twice.
Jamaica Mountain Peak Turmeric Latte with pumpkin spice. Served hot or cold. Sip it slow or savor the vibe. However you desire. Just add water. Available in supermarkets island-wide.
It really, really nice. May I have to say it twice.
40 years of trust. Years of bright ideas. 40 years of evolving with technology.
See the thing there, Bridging. Boss, me not drive no vehicle with no white plate for carrying no passenger. Nah, man, everything Chris Bridging. The vehicle have registration, fitness, and insurance. Well, it might have all of that. But what about road license and PPV insurance? Me just want to know say my thing legit. So me not have to play no puss and dog with the law. You get what me say, boss?
Operators of illegal taxis. Under Section 61 of the Road Traffic Act, if you're caught operating illegal public transport, the vehicle may be seized and upon conviction, you could be fined up to $125,000. Further, the owner of the vehicle may be charged for aiding and abetting the offense. Legalize your activities now. A message from the Transport Authority. Regulating with vision.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
We're at Brescia right now.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We reached the Brescia corner office. You have left from St. Thomas with a dream.
I remember clearly the point at which we decided. I wrote his resignation letter and said, "Come, boss, we're going into this full 100. Guess which color them want now when that they say the pink?
Purple.
Purple.
I know it's school.
Yes,
I know it's school asking for the purple. Bro, I'm in your corner office. The next step is to be a brand ambassador. Give me some bag, post them for you.
All right, sir.
I need an next stream of income.
All right, watch this. Watch new income, watch new job.
This can sell?
Check it.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM. See it happen.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL. The time by IGL is
6:30.
Even my enemies and my foes came upon me to eat up my flesh. They stumbled and fell. They stumbled and fell. Should come against me, my heart shall not fear. No one should rise up against me. In this will I be confident. Psalm 27, that me read and shake up the devil. Forward still don't tell me if you settle. As a Christian you have you wanna go ahead. Me and serve God regardless.
In this I be confident. That's a word from that song that you're listening to right now. He's a force to be reckoned with on and off stage this morning. We'll dive into Perry's world from being a social sciences guild representative to the newly elected guild president at UWI. To rocking the gospel music scene and captivating audiences on social media, Perry in Christ. Welcome to Sunrise. You know, let me say this quickly. Perry, in Christ, you are demonstrating boldly that you are representing Christ.
Yes.
So from them hear your name, they know what you're about.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you for being here. For those who don't know exactly what you're about, I'd love you to tell us a little bit about your story and why you're sitting here with us today.
Well, in all honesty, first of all, again, good morning to everybody and thank you again for having me. Perry in Christ is really, it was really birthed from a place of young people wanting to see someone like them who is bold, as IT would have mentioned, just being really bold about what they believe in. Not many young persons in this day and age is willing to publicly testify as to what their stance is. We live in a time where the lines have become blurred for much of the part, and it's very important, it's vital that young people have examples to look up to as it relates to, publicly defending and professing their faith. That's really what Perry in Christ is about. As we have heard just now, I'm a gospel recording artist, and the sound is one that tends to attract young people, that youthful exuberance, that vibe. That's just a part of the ministry. Another aspect of it, I believe the Lord has been leading me in that direction, is the whole matter of advocacy, student leadership involvement, nation building. That is something that the Lord has been taking me through. And being the current Faculty of Social Sciences Guild representative at the UWI, I'm responsible for advocating for the largest faculty on campus. So it's not just about the spiritual needs of students now, but God can take you out of the four walls of a church and now say, hey, listen, Joseph was the prime minister of Egypt.
Yes.
David was a king. And so many other biblical characters have shown leadership skills even in the secular world. And as the current FSS rep, I would have been the bridge between administration and students as relates to academics, as relates to ensuring that they get a holistic experience as pelicans. Shout out to you, Mona. Shout out to the current guild and the incoming guild. I ran in the guild president election recently. It wasn't easy, but the students voted, and I am the guild president-elect.
Congratulations.
Now, thank you. What that really means now, my dear friends, is that a believer is at the helm of student leadership in the Caribbean. It's a regional thing.
Yes.
I humbly say that it's not going to be an easy task, but with Christ, all things are possible. I strongly believe in young people who believes in Christ to infiltrate spaces and to take up space.
Just answer the question I'm about to ask, because you said with Christ all things are possible, but I cannot help but wonder, with that full plate, social media influencer, guild president-elect, gospel recording artist, how you manage the different
how do you
roles?
balance that?
Yes, and to mention, I'm a student. I'm in my final year as undergrad, hoping to do my master's coming September. It's not easy to balance all of these things. I can't come here and act as if it is an easy thing. But when you have been called to something, I believe the Lord prepares you for it. He's not going to send you somewhere without preparing you. You know, before Jesus ascended into heaven, he laid hands on the 12 and he sent them out. He ensured that he imparted the gifts, the talents, the edification, everything that they would have needed to create an impact in society. He did that before he left. And I believe that the Lord has really called me into this thing here, and I believe he has equipped me accordingly. So while I ask for his help and continued guidance, while I listen to mentors and all of that, I believe he would have equipped me for such a time as this. So I lean on him, not really on myself.
Yeah. And you speak confidently, articulately about these things. What, you know, the inspiration that you got for social issues in particular, where did it come from exactly?
It came from personal experience. And I just quickly share with you, I've been in a place where I couldn't always find my tuition to pay. I remember times where, and shout out to mommy and daddy, I remember in my very first year, they ensured that I went on a payment plan at UWI, just to ensure that I would get by, you know, paying tuition and all of that. And that's before I lived on campus. I was a commuter at the time. And when I saw how other students were not as fortunate to have a supportive system behind them, I said to myself, advocacy for me, it's not just to be in the public, but to actually bring real issues to real people and to, you know, ignite real change. And I'll just say this, the University of the West Indies is a government-funded institution, and an article released on the 29th of January since here, the headline was this: CARICOM governments cut funding from UWI by almost 15%. And I said, wow. In depth, the article goes on to say over the past 10 years, there has been a steady decrease in government funding to the universities. Now that is problematic. Students, prospective students, will not be able to afford tuition as before. And now the enrollment rate decreases. That's problematic as well. What does that say about students who want to pursue a higher level of learning? You understand what I'm saying? You know, Professor Robinson, the new principal at the UWI's open campus in Antigua and Barbuda, he said this in his induction ceremony, and I'm paraphrasing now. He said, if we are going to provide world-class education to Caribbean people, we must address this very shocking decrease, because what it does, it discourages persons from pursuing their dreams. What about that inner city youth who is brilliant in a particular field of study and he wants to pursue tertiary? He doesn't want to be in the statistic of being on the roadside, committing crimes, being a delinquent youth. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm appealing to the government. Please review the policies, the obligations that were set in stone before, and see how best you can increase funding to tuition again.
Love that. Can you tell us how people can, you know, follow you online so that we can learn more about how we can support you in your advocacy and all the amazing things that you're doing? I know you're on social media, so if you want to shout that out quickly, that'd be great.
Definitely. So on TikTok, where most persons would recognize me from, it's Perry at Perry in Christ. On Instagram, it's Perry Cummings Jr. JA. On YouTube, it's Perry in Christ Music. So on those three main platforms, you can get advocacy, music, and simple conversations just about societal issues and just really about what I'm passionate about.
It's been a blessing to hear you this morning. You're so eloquent and just so engaging, and I love that.
Passionate.
I'm so passionate, and we need that. So thank you so much for bringing all of you to this space right now today. So thank you for that, honestly. That was gospel artist and content creator Perry Cummings. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. On the other side of the break, it's time to get hooked on books in Sunrise Book Club. Stick and stay. Awesome.
Push me up, push me up, push me up. Stay in Christ, me no push me up. Read Psalm 27, devil get a cough, drop down, bluff, neck I feel foot. Psalm 27, that me read and shake up the devil. Forward still don't tell me if it's settled. As a Christian, you have to want God help. Me I serve God regardless. Don't feel like semi harmless. Powers in me and greatness. Me move mountains, that mean me no fearless. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes came upon me.
Hi, I'm Makeda, and this is how I used to drive to work. Then I found my way around all of that hassle. Highway 2000 East-West made my commute quicker with no potholes, less gas station stops, and almost no traffic. Now I know my way around. Don't stress it, East-West it, and make Highway 2000 East-West your easy way.
SuperMed Family of Pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed Family of Pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go, darling. Have a good day. Blessing. SuperMed.
The super deal continues at Flow with super savings. Get a free Samsung phone when you sign up for Yard and Road for the special price of only $4,999 plus GCT per month. Stay connected at home and on the go. Visit discoverflow.co or a Flow store to sign up today. Conditions apply.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Cooking with Love on CVM TV.
And this week episode, their yard.
She want a lover, man.
Look at that. Cooking with Love. Now look at this. A big chef listener, guys.
No, sir.
So go on.
She want a lover, man.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Now, we often forget that written words can be quite humorous. You know, we always think that it's self-help or serious. So this week, we'll be looking at a few light-hearted reads. And joining us this morning is the co-managing director of Wave Media, digital marketer, brand elevation strategist, and owner of Hooked on Books, Danishka Williams.
Morning.
Hi, Danishka. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm excited to dive into some books that are more lighthearted.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I don't want anything serious. I just kind of want to have a good laugh. And just kind of, you know, just dive into something a little different. So you have some recommendations for me today, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, where do we begin?
Okay, so we can begin with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I've heard of this one.
Yeah, so that book, it was pretty popular in the last 2 years. I actually saw it online. I saw the reviews and persons were talking about it a lot on social media. And I went to a friend's house and she had a copy. She was just laying down reading it and I was like, okay, maybe I need to grab it. But my go-to books are self-help books.
Same.
So I said, do I really want to try it? I wasn't sure. And she said, listen, it's so good. She read it in 2 days. She started over. And I was like, okay, let me grab it. So I went on social media, on the shelf.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I found her Instagram. That's how I found her Instagram account. And she was selling those books. I said, yeah, let me grab a copy. Grabbed a copy, started reading it. And I loved it. So it's about Evelyn Hugo, who is a Hollywood superstar, and her 7 husbands. 7 husbands.
Jeez.
And throughout the book, they throw in a little bit of humor everywhere throughout the book, which makes it so much more lighter and easier to read. You know, from the beginning of the book when she's choosing who she wants to write her life story, she just going through the process and figuring out who she wants to choose. She chose somebody who everybody, including that individual, believed that, why would you choose me?
Yeah.
You know? So from the very beginning, it was funny.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
So that's a good recommendation.
Definitely,
The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it really was a very popular book in the
Yes.
last 2 years.
Yes.
I've heard about it many, many times. All right, what do we have next on the list? I think we have,
Gabrielle
we're going to need some more wine, stories that are funny, complicated, and true by Gabrielle Union.
Yes, so Gabrielle Union is telling her life story. I actually bought her first book, and then when I saw this one being advertised, I said, let me try. I tried it, and I think what she does is she tells her stories, and she makes it a little humorous, so all her embarrassing moments, she finds humor in them. So there's one in particular where she used tanning lotion instead of sunscreen.
Oh,
no. She got this nickname at her family reunion, Cheeto, because she got an orange hue, you know, so she finds humorous ways to tell her stories. So I think that one is also pretty light, and it's easy to read. It's Gabrielle Union. Everyone knows Gabrielle. We love her. We're in her life on social media. So that one is pretty easy
And it sounds relatable, which is also nice. It's nice when we can hear about other people's mishaps or mistakes, and they can make some kind of fun of it.
They make light of it.
All right, we have another book here, and it's called Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me? And Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. She's an actress, right?
She's an actress.
She's funny.
She's hilarious. So what Mindy does in this one, she's also telling stories, just recounting stuff from her life. And I
love the name of it. Is everyone hanging out without me?
So she focuses heavily on sarcasm throughout this book. And that's what really makes it humorous. So she's telling dating stories, online dating, high school stories when she was chubby. That's what she referred to herself as. So she's speaking about how her classmate, her best friend, was 37 pounds and she was double her weight. But she speaks about it in a humorous way that makes it not feel overbearing and hard to read. It's just really light.
And I imagine all these books are also available in audio for those of us who cannot sit down and read a book, because if I actually open a book, me dead asleep. Can't manage.
So they're all available ebooks if you want to read on your iPad, your tablet, or you can get them audio in the audio versions. I use Audible. Audible ties into your Amazon subscription, Amazon Prime.
Hooked on Books. Tell us more about that. Is that your book club?
So it's a book club. It started out with me not wanting to share the books that I'm reading on my personal Instagram account. So I said, let me create a new account and share the books there. And then persons just started to message, hey, what are you reading now? Where can I buy this one? Do you have a club? Can I join? Can I DM you? Can you do a review so I can know if I really want to read the book? So it really felt good to know that other persons are reading, because we're in this generation of caption reading and facial expression reading and not book reading. So
where can we find the book club?
It's on Instagram, so just send me a DM. It's at Hooked on Books JA, and then we can communicate from there.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I love your recommendations. It's definitely right along the vein of where I'm heading right now. Like, I feel like I'm done with the self-help right now, and I just need to have a little fun. So this is great. All right, awesome. That was Danishka Williams, owner of Hooked on Books. It's World Hemophilia Day, by the way, a day centered around recognizing all blood disorders. So we're going to learn more about that after the break. Thanks so much. Don't move yet.
Best Dressed Chicken Fun in the Sun is back. Bring the entire family for a free gospel celebration with activities for kids, health fair, job opportunities, BMX showcase while enjoying delicious food from the Best Dressed Chicken. Enjoy performances from international sensations Kirk Franklin and Toby Mac, local gospel giants Kevin Downswell, Jermaine Edwards, Harleen Davis, evangelist Andrew Palau, and many more. Head to the National Stadium Saturday, April 20, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Best Dressed Chicken Fun in the Sun. See you there.
Truth is, HIV affects everyone. Truth is, avoiding care leads to a weaker immune system. That means you could get really sick. The truth is, the hardest pill to swallow isn't the medication. It's the problems that follow when you don't take them. Let's get through this together. Remain in care. You can live life to the fullest with HIV. And that's the truth. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
So, Bonnie, you renew your road license yet?
Babes, the road have me away. I can't even find time, but you know money for me.
Because see, I shall out them money the back for late fee and record fee when you sit down make your road license expire upon you.
Well, transport authority so we can apply online, and that may go to now.
Operators of public passenger vehicles and commercial carriers, renew your road licenses now. A message from the Transport Authority. Call us 876-926-8912.
Creamy delight, so much flavor inside. Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. Fill your body upright with the goodness of life. Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. So nice.
Pasquale is a line of shelf-stable yogurt for both adults and kids. Rich in essential nutrients, zinc, protein, and calcium. Non-GMO, no preservatives, and gluten-free.
Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. So nice.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen. Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
I'm Kevin, and I have hemophilia. Hemophilia is a rare, lifelong bleeding disorder. It is caused by missing or low levels of certain clotting factors. Clotting factors are in your blood and stop you from bleeding by making a clot. For kids with hemophilia like me, something as simple as a fall at recess could cause bleeding into a joint, like a knee or into a muscle. But how does the blood normally clot? In people without hemophilia, the body works hard to prevent bleeding from regular day-to-day activities or when we get hurt. When there is a bleed, the body knows to kick into action. Sticky platelets are the first to show up and rush in to stop the bleeding. But platelets can't fix it alone.
Listen, I watch it like a movie, you know. Yes. World Hemophilia Day is being celebrated today, the 17th of April, under the theme Equitable Access for All, recognizing all bleeding disorders. The Hemophilia Society of Jamaica is aiming to educate, inform, and inspire individuals to support those affected by hemophilia and work towards a more inclusive and supportive community by increasing awareness and understanding hemophilia and other bleeding disorders. Joining us this morning to tell us more is the co-chair of the Hemophilia Society of Jamaica, Alex Parkinson. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you for having me.
That was such an informative short video. But tell us again, what is hemophilia?
All right, so hemophilia essentially is a rare bleeding disorder. Inherited, normally passed through the mother to the son.
Oh, it's hereditary.
Right? It's hereditary, right? Oh. So what normally happens in hemophilia is that the blood doesn't clot like a normal person does. So, for example, if you as a normal person should have a bleed, it probably takes 2 minutes to stop. For someone with hemophilia, it probably takes 2 hours or longer. Wow. Depends on your severity, right? And hemophilia, we have 2 types of hemophilia, hemophilia A and hemophilia B, both having their respective cared protein that's needed to clot the blood. Hemophilia A, it pretty much needs factor 8, hemophilia B, factor 9. So what happens with hemophilia is that you have a lot of bleeds in the joint,
in
the joints and muscle. So what happens over time is that you get joint damage, right? So your range of motions begin to limit. So your hand, normal person can flex. After a while, your hand become fused, have a lot of pain. If you get a lot of bleeds in the joint, you develop what is called like a target joint. So it's pretty much like I would describe it like a volcano. The least thing happened, it erupts.
Yeah.
It's a bleed.
I see you highlighting the joint. So somebody who is brushing teeth and the gum is bleeding.
Yes.
No worries?
No, it's similar. Hemophilia, I would describe is a change of your lifestyle completely. So a lot of persons with hemophilia, they don't visit the dentist as often because it's minor surgery or anything may cause a lot of bleeding. And that happened to me. I should let you all know that I also have hemophilia.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So what is life like with hemophilia? Like
it's something I want to describe as a unique situation because we get a lot of spontaneous bleeds. What happens is that if you engage in any contact sport or activity, you're liable to get a bleed. Also, I can be here sitting normal and I have a bleed, right? And what persons don't necessarily know is that with hemophilia, it's mostly internal bleed. So you won't see us bleeding out, but we're in pain, severe pain. I don't know what labor pain is, but I can tell you that it should be close to that, the amount of pain you feel, because it's pretty much your joint expanding with blood, bleeding out. So you can actually die due to internal bleed, your blood bleeding out inside of you.
So I'm curious to find out, are women more predisposed or more affected?
Yes, well, the doctors would say that they're the most obvious, they show the most obvious signs. With female, they have like what they call von Willebrand disease. With that, they have mostly bleeds with the uterus, bleeds from the vagina. You will see signs like bruises on the skin, or Jamaica, black and blue. You see them all over the body. So those are some of your more visible signs of what's happening with them.
So early detection?
Early detection is key. And also managing those bleeds, because if you don't treat those bleeds, I describe it like a fire. If you don't smother that quick enough, then it becomes hard to control.
How do you treat something you can't see though? Like, meaning if you're saying that there's so much internal, like, do you have to take medication? Like, how does that work?
All right. So what we lack for clotting the blood is the essential protein. So what hemophilia use is pretty much factor replacement, which would have the protein necessary to clot the blood. Yes, so we get that. So that is, for hemophilia A is factor 8 and hemophilia B factor 9. So with that, it slows down the process. So what I want us to understand with hemophilia is that your blood doesn't spew out, it just run fast, it just takes a longer time to clot. That's it.
Got it. So I want to know, the theme for Hemophilia Day is happening today. What kind of support do you need from the government to have more awareness, to have more treatment, to have more diagnosis, all of that?
Yes. All right. So thank you very much. World Hemophilia Day is equitable access for all, right?
That's the theme.
That's the theme. So what we're pretty much trying to do is, one, spread awareness. So persons need to know. Things are kind of centralized in Kingston, but other areas, persons all across Jamaica are affected. The statistics from University Hospital says that is over 200 persons with hemophilia in Jamaica. And more we find persons, young ones, coming with that, babies being born. In terms of support, how do we start? Recently, we found out that the drug that's needed, factor, is being probably procured by the government. But what we'd probably want is a fuller discussion with the Ministry of Health and National Health Fund as to how we can procure those drugs. Because my understanding is that it's procured not in the proportion of persons that have the bleeding disorder. So probably they're procuring enough for 50, but we have 200. So before you know it, it's used up quickly, right? And as mentioned before, persons with hemophilia get joint damages. So if persons can donate like wheelchairs and so on, crutches that can help them.
Tell us quickly where we can make those donations for private individuals who are watching, who are interested in supporting.
All right, so as it stands now, we don't necessarily have our own space, but the head office is at the University of the West Indies.
Okay.
I can leave the contact information, and then definitely you can reach out and make the donation to us.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Alex, for coming and sharing with us, speaking personally about it. It's a very, very important Hemophilia Awareness Day. That was Alex Parkinson, co-chair of the Hemophilia Society of Jamaica. TK is on the standby with the news, and we'll be right back. Don't move a muscle.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Friendly reminder.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Conditions apply. No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
We're at Brescia right now.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We reached the Brescia corner office. You have left from St. Thomas with a dream.
I remember clearly the point at which we decided. I wrote his resignation letter and said, come boss, we're going into this full 100. Guess which color them want now when that they say the pink?
Purple?
Purple.
Could not. I know it's school.
Yes, sir.
I know the school asked me for the purple. Bro, I'm in your corner office. The next step is to be a brand ambassador. Give me some bag, post them for you.
All right, sir.
I need an extreme of income.
All right, watch this. Watch new income, watch new job.
This can sell?
Check it.
Good morning. Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The most recent municipal meeting in Manchester featured some intense moments, with the mayor expressing concern for councillors who do not report breaches to the corporation. Trisha Gay Kelly explains.
Whose responsibility it is to bring to the attention of the council illegal buildings in the parish?
That's the question raised at the recent Manchester Municipal Corporation meeting. Like a mother scolding her child, the mayor aired his disappointment for his councillors' failure to report the construction of illegal buildings at their meetings. With a troubled look on his face and a raised voice, Mayor Donovan Mitchell proceeded to pose several questions relating to councillors' responsibility and reporting protocol. Questions he says will remain in the minutes.
I'm keeping it, because I know officers in this council, and I'm talking it loud because people don't stop calling my phone, who have seen a building put up in the New Green roundabout on one side overnight, and nobody reports it. And there are officers of this council who pass there every single day.
The answers he sought are expected at the next corporation meeting. The mayor, who says he knows the answer, is allowing councillors to research the topic and report their answers in the next meeting. But there's work to be done, as some councillors confess they are unaware of what they're looking for.
What are the signs that I can see with the naked eye and know, right, that building, there is no permit or legality for the building, for work to be done on that building?
The mayor also explained his need for highlighting the concern, adding new councillors ought to understand the roles they've been elected to perform. Mayor Mitchell has assured for any given development, a notice will be issued by the corporation.
There's a thing that goes up that stays before even approval. that if you apply to build a building, you can, that one is put up, which is a notice, and you say that the person's intention is to build a building here. If you have any objections, you must talk to the council in either X days or Y days.
Mayor Mitchell has also requested that the minutes from the next meeting reflect the answers to additional questions posed on the matter recently. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
And we go to Andrew Laidley now for Quick Biz.
The Jamaica Tourist Board is partnering with the St. Lucia Tourism Authority to boost regional travel. The stakeholders were speaking recently at a corporate mingle in Kingston.
This collaboration between the St. Lucia Tourism Authority and Inter-Caribbean Airways is timely as we continue to advocate for partnerships with other regional destinations.
We have been championing the whole idea of one Caribbean, ensuring that each and every one of us as Caribbean citizens know not only our country, but know the entire Caribbean region.
On Monday, the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin reported that point-to-point inflation in March was 5.6%, which is within the Bank of Jamaica's target range. However, the March inflation outturn was not what the central bank expected. In fact, just over 2 weeks ago, the BOJ's Monetary Policy Committee reported that, quote, inflation is projected to remain above the bank's target range over the March 2024 to June 2025 quarters, primarily due to the continuing impact of past and impending increases in PPV fares. The bank's Monetary Policy Committee is now saying it will continue to closely watch the inflation numbers and other incoming data over the ensuing months to assess the extent to which the current level of inflation will be sustained before making a determination on whether to change the bank's monetary policy stance. And that was your Quick Biz. Be sure to tune in to CVM News for the latest business news of the day. I'm Andrew Laidley.
And to sports now, the final round of matches in the Regional 4-Day Cricket Championship bowls off on Wednesday with Leeward Island Hurricanes facing Windward Islands Volcanoes at Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain, Trinidad. The Hurricanes lead with 80 points, 9 ahead of the Volcanoes, and need only to avoid defeat to lift the title. It will be 5th against 6th when Jamaica Scorpions host Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at Sabina Park. The Scorpions, who are on a 2-match losing streak, will start the day in 5th place on 53 points to the Red Force's 61 in 6th. The Sir Frank Worrell Memorial Ground in St. Augustine, Trinidad will be the venue for the combined campuses and colleges Guyana Harpy Eagles encounter. CCC is the only team without a win with 25 points at the foot of the 8-team standings. The Harpy Eagles, who are the defending champions, are on a 4-match winning streak in 4th place on 66 points. 3rd place, Barbados Pride will play away to West Indies Academy at the Coolidge Ground in Antigua. The Bajans are 3rd on 67 points to West Indies Academy's 49 in 7th place. And that's it for morning news. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. More Sunrise after this.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen. Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
And this week episode, for their yard.
She want a lover, man.
Look at that. Cooking with Love. Oh, look at this. A big chef listen, guys. So go on.
She want a love
What's your story? What's your sign? You're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Risers. My name is Kaylani, and I came on here to tell you I start my day off with a healthy, delicious smoothie. It has strawberries, yogurt, coconut water, banana, most of the regular smoothie stuff, and I go on down to school. Have an awesome day.
All right. Over the past 21 years, Zed has delivered a wide range of groundbreaking projects, including a partnership with a Canadian consultant delivering the Jamaican Web Standard in 2006, innovative e-learning videos, captivating animations, and so much more.
With their sights set on future, Zed is delving into the world of Web3, blockchain, AI, and robotics. Sorry. Joining us this morning to tell us more is the Vice President of Fax International, Mark Weil, and Managing Director of Z Jamaica, Carlton Grand. Welcome to Sunrise.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning. Pleasure.
21 years.
Yes, I'm getting old.
Yeah, it's just as young as I am. But that's not a small amount of time. So I'd love to hear a bit more about Zed and what you've been up to for 21 years.
Well, we started off as a digital company developing digital application for commercials, videos, and different e-learning products. And we eventually branched off into school information system in 2007, somewhere there. Yeah. And we continued to trailblaze from here. But before we did a lot of projects, I think 80% of the e-learning videos are done by us in terms of from scratch, script and develop and in conjunction with eLearn Jamaica Limited, we developed videos for Environmental Foundation on Duns River Falls and the preservation of Duns River Falls. And other applications or commercials that we've done for various banks. We're developing viral ads at one time for NCB and for VBN, for VMBS and Texaco, et cetera, et cetera. So we've been doing a lot of technology. We're technology based, so now fax is really technology, and it's the innovation for school information system going forward. So we have about 140 schools throughout the Caribbean. We have about 105 or so in Jamaica. And the rest is spread through around 14 different Caribbean countries, 14 or 15 different Caribbean countries.
Well, talk to us about the partnership with Fax.
Fax, Mark and I go way back. We started off in around 2005 or 6, somewhere there, where we were looking for. We started off at the Technology Innovation Center, and we were at the time under the incubation program. And we were looking, we got calls in for developing school management system, and we thought that we looked at the various price point and all these things that come into the mix, and we figured that, well, we wanted to go cloud-based. At the time, there was no such thing as cloud-based. It was all server related. So, but we insisted that this is the way we're going to go. We couldn't get the funding from any stakeholders here in Jamaica, so we eventually decided that we're going to be partnering with a company, and then we just Google search. Google was good back then. we came up with, at the time it was RenWeb, and they were at the beginning of their thrust for, and we just sync. Mark is from Canada originally, and I spent 40, 50 years in Canada. So
the connection is there.
The connection was there, so we started the foundation.
And I'm hearing about this Wave Award. Talk to me about this Wave Award.
He's the Wave Award.
Certainly. So, as Carlton mentioned, we have been working here in Jamaica for a long time. And the partnership has been amazing. You know, our quest as a company is to bring schools into the modern era.
Yes.
And so we're talking about digitization of process records, getting information into the cloud, enabling families to really be true stakeholders in education, where they can see and understand what's going on day to day, be involved in helping shape the trajectory of their child's education. So having a system that, and our enterprise platform enables information to be in the cloud, and we're really modernizing schools and helping them to achieve better results. So we have offices like our ZED partnership office here in Jamaica. Around the world, we have about 10 of those. So this year, after doing this for quite some time, we said we really need to start honoring these providers and recognizing one every year for their excellence. So we founded the WAVE Award of Excellence, the World Award of Our Excellence, and our team unanimously, independently came to the same conclusion that ZED Jamaica was the candidate of choice for 2023. So we're super proud of their accomplishments.
Yes. Congratulations, officially. I mean, the world is moving in this direction, the same direction that you're talking about. I mean, cloud was not the thing it is now, years ago, but it is now.
Right.
So robotics.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I'm so excited about this.
The robotics, as we got calls in, being in education or basic stuff, and we got called in for looking at this area, and we partnered with a company in Canada again, that Zebra Robotics, and they've been around for over 10 years both in Canada and the U.S. And we wanted to bring something to Jamaica because every year we do a project. We're centered around a project. Last year we did the Data Protection Act, which was held at the Pegasus Hotel. So this year we're looking at robotics. And so we partnered with Zebra Robotics in Canada, and we're bringing a robotics camp in Jamaica in July. So it starts from July the 1st, July the 2nd to July the 30th, 4 weeks, of course. It's stationed at 2 locations right now, which is not Campion College, just at Jamaica College and St. Hilda's School for Girls. And hopefully we will have Hillel and possibly another schools in the West be part of it. And the whole idea is to bring kids in and give them a 4-week training course on robotics. They'll come out of there building something, and they will all inherit the project and a STEM certificate. The school itself will inherit all the actual equipment that comes in. So they will retain the equipment. We will train the instructors at the school and train the kids as well, and the instructor will get a STEM certificate as well.
So give us some more information about the summer camp.
The summer camp, it starts from the 2nd of July to the 30th of July. And the 2 locations that it's at right now, is Jamaica College and St. Hilda's. So students or kids from anywhere within the region can
more information?
Information, you can call JC or St. Hilda's, or you can call myself at 880-3301, or you can go online, because everything can be done online. Registration, fees, there's a fee that is paid, and so you can do ZJamaica.com/robotics.
Okay.
And you'll get all the information from there.
Yeah, it's definitely the way forward. I mean, so many kids are so interested by it now, and this is I mean, you know, you've been around for 21 years, but it's a new world, you know, and it's so great to see that you kind of have been at the front of that and really moving in that direction. So really great. Is there anything else that we didn't cover that you wanted to say?
No, that's pretty much it. I think we just wanted to push the robotics part of this because it's something that we think that would work, and interested people who are interested can just
we have
give
so
us a
much
call.
talent here when it comes to
It's very
robotics.
true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that emerge now, and summer camps like this will only unearth more talent. So good job for that. I love that.
That's awesome.
Thank you so
What's
much
the
for
age
being here.
range for the summer camp, I should ask?
We're probably going to do anywhere from 10 to 18, somewhere there.
Oh, we're out.
You're in
VP of Fox International and Carlton Brand.
Well, if he's talented, we'll take him.
He's too old. Managing Director of Z Jamaica, sharing time with us this morning and we are learning about the robotics, and of course we're not qualified because it's also our age group. More sunrise after the break.
No man, the robotics is incredible. Like it's so crazy.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is
8884 Gaspro. That's the only number you need to know. 8884 Gaspro. Safety first, that's for sure. We feel it right. So when you're ready to light, day or night, the blue flame burns bright. So when you tell you need cooking gas, call Gas Pro and you get it fast. 8884 Gas Pro. Get attached to the one you know. Gas Pro, gas professionals.
The super deal continues at Flow with super savings. Get a free Samsung phone when you sign up for Yard on Road for the special price of only $4,999 plus GCT per month. Stay connected at home and on the go. Visit discoverflow.co or a Flow store to sign up today. Conditions apply.
This is your smartphone. These are your NCB credit cards. And this is NCB Pay. NCB Pay transforms your phone into your wallet. Secure, quick, and always with you. Whether it's paying for groceries, grabbing coffee, or getting gas, NCB Pay has you covered. Using advanced technology, NCB Pay ensures that your transactions are protected with top-notch security. Skip the lines. With just a tap, you're on your way. Don't just pay, NCB Pay. Download the app today.
Hi, I'm Makeda, and this is how I used to drive to work. Then I found my way around all of that hassle. Highway 2000 East-West made my commute quicker with no potholes, less gas station stops, and almost no traffic. Now I know my way around. Don't stress it, East-West it. And make Highway 2000 East-West your easy way.
Creamy delight, so much flavor inside. Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. Fill your body upright with the goodness of life. Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. So nice.
Pasquale is a line of shelf-stable yogurt for both adults and kids. Rich in essential nutrients, zinc, protein, and calcium. Non-GMO, no preservatives, and gluten-free.
Healthy and light, Pasquale tastes so nice. So nice.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
And this week episode, for their yard.
She want a lover, man.
Look at that. Cooking with Love. Now look at this. A big chef listener, guys. So go on.
She want a lover, man.
For butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair.
Oh, that song nicey. Welcome back, Sunrisers. It's another edition of Parents Happy Hour. I love this segment. This morning at the Happy Hour table, we're joined by brand manager of C Sport, Orion Aiken. The topic this morning, girl dads, kings raising queens.
Yes.
And I love to talk to dads who are raising
Queens.
girls.
Girl dads
Yes.
are trending. It's a topic that we could talk about weekly.
Yes.
And I'm sure, yes, Wayne, you just reached in the club. Just qualified.
Just qualified.
But let me ask you this, the first question out. A girl dad, if you were to do this for a year without mommy, how would you manage? What would that look like in your imagination?
What God love.
Honestly, if I was supposed to do it for a year, it would be something that I could adjust to. I mean, I've been managing even because mommy is in production, so there are times when she's off and she probably might be off for a while and all that. But I think it's actually a good experience so far. Based off what I've been doing and everything, I think I could manage for a year. Might be difficult. Might be difficult. She's 5.
Yeah.
I mean, has quite a bit of a personality so far.
Yes. I'm glad you said that. Sometimes it's so easy for us to see ourselves in our children who may be the same gender as us. I'm curious to know if you see some of yourself or some of your qualities. Him laughing, definitely see it.
My daughter she has a lot of personality and everything, and based off general observation, I see a lot of myself in her.
Whoa.
I mean, for example, her natural interest in sports.
In sports?
Sports.
No, girls are not interested in sports.
Trust me, she is a...
Watching sports is boys think that.
No, she's a big football fan. I want to tell you, supports Manchester United and all. 6 and watches.
No, man, you, not man. Hold on, I'm trying to say.
No, we're not confusing.
What's her name?
Her name is Mila. Mila,
you're my friend, a new friend, Man City.
Liverpool all the way here. Mila, don't listen to them.
No, but she has that interest. I mean, even like generally at home when we're working out or anything like that, she has that just innate interest to want to participate. Another thing that I realized with her is that she has a keen interest when it comes to figuring out how things work. So she sits and will figure out a puzzle and she's a bit of a perfectionist. Like if we're trying to correct her in how she's reading something, she literally won't be satisfied until she reads it fully through. Wow. Not within the breaks, not within the, she'll take the corrections, but then she'll start all over again on the page until she gets it correct.
I have to ask you because we say it all the time, this is a man's world, and we definitely feel the effects of that all the time as women. Has it kind of changed the way that you look at things and you realize, wow, there's in many ways it's not a safe space for women, and I'm curious to know if that's kind of changed for you, like, now that you have a daughter, like you see where the flaws are, and how does that make you want to change those things?
Yeah, man. Honestly, becoming a father has been one of my greatest accomplishments to date. There hasn't been a greater feeling or a level of renewed purpose that I've had. She's given me that willingness or the drive that I essentially need to win at life, and because of that, I want to ensure that I'm always there for her. It's a reminder that I can't fail. I will not fail at life. A lot of the things that I see, especially women go through nowadays, wear that glass ceiling and all of those stuff. I don't want that for her. I want her to know that she is worthy. She is not I guess
a second-class citizen.
A second-class citizen. That she's basically capable of anything that she puts her mind to. And then in terms of a safe space, my daughter will always know that she has a friend in Dad. She can come to me about anything. I don't want to have that relationship where I'm not, my daughter feels like she can't come to me with anything, like she has to go to mommy as her first choice. I want to be my daughter's best friend. So
You know, we always say that, and it sounds nice when you say it, daughter's my friend. How do you separate, two questions, how do you separate your role as a parent for her to understand that, hey, I'm parent first, you know what I mean, from this idea of friendship, one, and the second question, how do you encourage independence and self-esteem in her?
Okay, so in terms of the role of parents, my daughter understands that the role that I play. You know, she understands that there are certain things that her mom might allow her to get away with that I won't. You know, but she understands that daddy is also that type of person who, if there's an issue, because I'll give you an example. I'll be stern with my daughter, but if I feel like I may have probably gone overboard a little bit to lose my temper or anything like that, you know, I speak to my daughter in a way that I even apologize, just like anybody else I would be talking, because I acknowledge that I'm wrong. You know, and I want her to realize that that's also something that is a trait, you know, that she has as well. The independence, self-esteem. Where the independence is concerned, the independence is a must. I don't want my daughter to be that type of person who she feels as if she doesn't have to be, you know, be the independent of the household or anything like that. She's like, I want her to be self-reliant as well. But at the same time, when that time comes when she's a mom or anything like that, she also has to understand the role that she plays as a mom as well, you know, because...
You see, that's where it gets tricky, doesn't it?
No, man, it does.
We want to raise these strong women who do these things, but then can you also be a wife and a mom?
And
which is part of our role as well.
It's not an easy job. It's not. I mean, I've seen what my mom does. I've seen what her mom has to do, you know, but I need her to understand that it is okay. It is something that, you know, it is not to be shunned against.
No.
And it only makes you stronger. You know, it makes you more on a pedestal than anything else.
It's a complex life being a woman, for sure. And I imagine it's very complex raising one. Especially not having any lived experience, you know, that we have. It's the same as, you know, raising sons. There are certain things that I just cannot explain to them or go through with them or you know, understand, but I can just be there as a parent. But you know, I think the just allowing her to be who she is and watching that unfold is going to be an amazing thing and an amazing experience, and it will grow you. That's the thing that they don't tell you about parenting, that we're going to reparent ourselves in all of this. You know?
One of my biggest fears has always been not being able to live up to the expectations that is not only expected of a father, but also of her expectations as well. I want to do all that I can from my end to ensure that when the time comes, if she needs a reference of a good father,
remember you are the bar.
And a good person, you know, that I'm a number one reference.
It's a wonderful thing.
You know what I want to know? How do you encourage individuality with all the influences that's coming at her via social media, via, you know, the phone, internet? How do you encourage her own individuality, her sense of you must lead? I mean, if that's the case, and don't follow everybody doing everything. You know, is that something that you do? Or?
Well, the trait of being a general leader, of course, is something that I want to instill in her for sure. She doesn't necessarily have to. I mean, you can be able to lead and also follow at the same time, because I mean that's how sometimes you'll grow. However, not because everybody is doing the same thing, it requires you to do the same thing. Man. I definitely encourage the individuality. I mean, I allow her to experience and learn some things for herself, but of course with guidance.
Perfect. You sound like you're doing a great job, and thank you for sharing with us this morning. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was Oran Aiken, brand manager of C Sport, and on the other side of the break, it's IT's favorite segment, Wags. Toggle up!
Horses!
Get ready! Get up!
Horses coming into the studio!
Get up for greens! I want to...
Beside the pony, Daddy, it's my first ride. I know the cake looks funny, Daddy, but I sure tried. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right.
Smile at me, I don't really know what it means. See, I'm in a bit of a limbo.
employers and householders. Access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The Time by Hart.
It's a buyer's market. That means there's potential to make money when the markets rise. That's why I'm investing in Sagicor Investment Sigma Global Funds now. Call me smart.
Let us help you find your ideal mix of investments today with Sigma Global Funds.
Hi, I'm Makeda, and this is how I used to drive to work. Then I found my way around all of that hassle. Highway 2000 East-West made my commute quicker with no potholes, less gas station stops, and almost no traffic. Now I know my way around. Don't stress it, East-West it, and make Highway 2000 East-West your easy way.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, brother, no, man,
You don't see you ever play ref? No, piggy, I'm not playing.
Look a bad game. No, I said, Pierce, you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren, just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Now it's time to giddy things up in WAGs this morning and uncover the secrets behind maintaining optimal oral health in horses. I have a... I wish I could get help today. Joining us this morning is a Dr. Jackson Ray Hefes, who currently does mixed mobile veterinary visits, treating a wide range of animals from farm animals to domestic pets. But his specialty interest is horses and their care. Interesting. All right, welcome to Sunrise, Doc.
Morning, thank you for having
Where's
me.
the horse?
Thank God you didn't bring a horse.
Parts of a horse.
Yes, this is very interesting. We're going to be talking. So hold on there. Horse and them something they get cavity and them something.
They do actually, but it's not a typical, very common problem with the type of teeth that horses have.
Okay, so what dental care do they need?
So pretty much the type of teeth that they have is what we call hypsodont teeth. So it's kind of similar, you know when you see bunny rabbit teeth going all the way up and out,
Yes.
where they continuously grow?
Yeah.
So horses do the same thing, but it's not just their front teeth, right? So it's those cheek teeth at the sides as well. So sometimes it can get a bit sharp in a couple places, either against where the cheek rubs or where the tongue sits. So what we call a buccal side where the cheek is, or a lingual side where the tongue sits.
Got
So
it.
it can get sharp there. So it's really important that you actually want to remove those sharp points. That's what we generally do in our routine maintenance of their mouth. So it's called floating. So we use the blades and we take them off.
Wait, do you remove the tooth?
No, we don't actually remove the tooth, but what we'll do is remove part of the tooth. So like if it's overgrown or if it's hanging off, then we'll use the blade to kind of rasp it. So like if you have a fingernail, something similar, where you have like a hangnail or like cuticle overgrowth, it's similar to something like that where we'll remove it.
Got it.
So
Got
it's
it.
not painful.
So
in the
when you
removal.
visit them, it's really to like just maintain it, take down whatever's grown too long, whatever.
Yep, pretty much.
XYZ.
You can actually
What's
feel
up this?
right here. So it's clean.
Oh.
So the inside part is where the tongue is gonna sit. So this piece right here.
Hey, you know what? That's bite you.
So anything that feels sharp to your hand is gonna feel sharp to a tongue
No,
or a
listen.
cheek.
Okay.
Listen.
So how them did manage before we did do this? Because
So
we get involved in this now.
That's actually a pretty good question, right?
Yeah.
So because of domestication, right? So diet changes, right?
got
So
it.
horses are actually really domesticated compared to where they're coming from, like in the wild,
Right.
So in the wild, natural selection generally takes care of poor dental issues or poor feet issues.
Right.
So genetic plays a huge factor in the wild.
Got
but
it.
with us domesticating them so much, it's important for us to actually go in and do routine maintenance of their mouth.
Make we see some of them
Which
tools,
one
yeah.
is used to clean the teeth?
I actually use this one the most.
This is them toothbrush?
Yeah, pretty much.
Make I feel it?
Yeah. It's kind of
No,
sharp.
sir.
So this is a new blade.
It's sharp,
So be careful. It's a carbide blade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a carbon complex. So it's a mineral that's tipped on the edge to pretty much make it extra sharp. Kind of like a saw blade tip.
And that goes against here?
Not here,
to the
right?
side.
So we never actually want to do what is called the occlusal surface, so where they bite down on. What we
It's on
want
the
to do
side
is,
too.
exactly.
yeah.
So lingual, so right here. So it goes on the inside, and it goes like that. I don't have an upper piece, but the upper section would go up. So you don't actually want this blade to come in contact with the cheek at all. It just
Can I
sits.
try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wow. Okay, open
Yes,
wide.
Yeah, open
So
wide.
hold on there. You have to sedate the horse them or them make it do this?
Very good question.
Tell me,
All
this is a root canal.
So
We need this for Atlas.
So technically, most veterinarians will normally do sedation to perform their oral exam. Most vets will usually use what we call a speculum to keep the mouth open.
mercy.
So for that, they have to be sedated in order to be safe and controlled
lot.
properly.
Right,
I generally don't actually use sedation when I do them. I slightly prefer not to. I will use sedation if necessary. So if they're scared or if there's a big pain factor, then I'll go ahead and use sedation. But most of the time, I try to use their behavior and gauge their responses to just have them work with me, and I'll try and limit them to maybe 15, 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, and horses are massive, yeah? And this is the thing, like, there's a lot of trust factor that comes in between you and a horse, like, meaning I feel like it's a real mind connection when it comes to these animals, so they're not to be messed with. Let me ask you a question, like how you do the teeth cleaning, do you do those, I always those videos on the hooves where they're cleaning out the...
I actually do, but I don't do it routinely.
Got it.
So I'll generally do
those
like
videos.
more emergency work, or
Right.
if I find myself doing a case out of town where it's pretty bad. So I do actually keep the rasp for the feet, so it's a fire rasp. So there's different types. So I generally do keep one that I'm able to do at least some amount of corrective work to take off an extra toe or something, and the knife.
Extra toe.
I can't bother.
So these are
So,
you
yeah, but I
obviously
keep
you
stuff.
care for the race horses that are over by Kimana's track. You
But
care for some of those horses?
not specifically to them alone. So I do private practice. So I guess everybody's vet pretty much. So I go all over the place. So I'm between Caymanas, I'm in St. Catherine, I'm in Bogwalk, I'm on the North Coast. So it
And
depends on where the appointment is.
Got
Random
it.
question,
And
can you ride a horse?
I can. I've actually been riding since I was about 4 or 5.
So let me ask you something. You have a special interest with horses, but you take care of all animals.
Yeah, so
You're
I
a
do
proper
house
vet.
calls
Okay, got it.
for everything.
So me I gonna need a number.
Yeah.
Got 2 dogs in my yard.
So I treat everything. So I'll do house
Okay, good to
calls
know.
for goats.
Goat?
Yeah, as well. Actually, I have quite a
What the
couple
goat them need?
patients.
The goat need a teeth
I have-
situation.
The goat
Quite
need
a bit of
protection from
dogs.
those persons who are going to curry them. You know what I mean? That's what the goat needs. Listen, let me not say this publicly. Sweetheart, I'm going to stop saying, I used to say I'm a Sagittarian, you know, the horse in me. I'm going to stop that because when I look at this, I'm saying
And
no.
please, look at all these tools. I don't want to touch
horse.
your tools, but...
No, you can go ahead and touch them. Just they're pretty heavy though.
What is no? Me not
So-
like this.
These are actually different extractor tools, right? So this would be for those teeth that are way at the back, and this smaller one would be for the ones at
I
the
said
front.
this am I going to use for me today, you
No,
know?
no.
No, you could use this one though. This one I could tighten your braces.
You're wicked. Look at this one. No, sir. This is very interesting. I never thought about the horses. This looks like a big cuticle cutter.
Yeah.
Like when you get your nails done. Yeah, similar to that. Oh, very
Listen, Madam
interesting.
Producer, next time we're doing horses,
Let's bring a
please.
horse in on set.
That's
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, thank you so much for being here with us.
welcome.
Did we miss anything? Is there anything that we missed that you wanted to mention?
I think we pretty much covered everything because I went through the difference between, you know, horses and, you know, similar animals.
All right.
I think rabbits are pretty much
So
more similar.
you make house visits. How do we make contact with you too?
You can, well, I'm starting using an appointment link, so you can actually email me or contact me directly through the business WhatsApp number, and I'll send you an appointment link, and you can go through the types
and all the information is right there on the page.
So you can go through and you can contact me and make an
I'm
appointment.
definitely going to be in touch for sure. Thank you so much for being here today.
for
I
having me.
appreciate it. And there was no horsing around, as you could
Absolutely
see.
not, yeah.
That was Dr. Jackson Ray Hefes. After the break, we'll be horsing around in Free Zone, so you don't want to miss that. We'll be right back. This made me nervous about my root canal today.
Reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you'll be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
I live
to love, to enjoy life, to fulfill a dream,
to give
for my family,
to enjoy life. I found out I had colon cancer in 2018. Surgical Life gave me this $120,000 US.
All the tests that I had to do, it was about 2.something million. But thanks to my Surgical Life critical illness policy, I was able to cover all my expenses.
Having a premature baby was expensive. My Surgical Health plan allowed me to add my son before he was even born. Out of $1.6 million, I only ended up paying $2,500.
I did 2 surgeries, and that I had to be attended by nurses day and night. Surgical take care of $3.5 million for my head. What more could I ask for?
Protect what matters most with Surgical Life.
40 years of trust. Years of bright ideas. 40 years of evolving with technology.
Just so good, cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only. So cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine Snacks cheesies, it's just so good. The whole crowd that's a cheesy, so cheesy, just so good. Yes, fella, can you feel me? Sunshine Snacks, just so good. Number one taste, the whole place I say, just so good. Cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only. So cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine Snacks cheesies, it's just so good.
Morning sunrisers. You see, due to how the weather get cold in New York, me have locked in with a Jamaican patty and a cup of coffee, and definitely watching CVM at sunrise in the morning.
Good morning, guys. So, of course, it's time for Free Zone.
Indeed.
And I haven't had you guys at our quiz desks in a very long time.
I know. We don't even know what today's about. Like, we have no idea. No, I'm nervous.
No, don't be nervous.
Like, we need to start to prepare us prior to.
You know.
So we know. So if it's a
that
quiz,
get
you give us the questions the night before. So we
Oh
can
no,
prepare the
why would I do
answers.
that? Then it's not a quiz.
No, that's
that is what you call cheating, which you're not always
how we
accustomed to doing. So, all right. So, guys, this quiz is just about learning a few things. You know,
things.
It's just a few things. It's gonna be very cool. I'll give hints. It's not gonna be so bad. But these are fun facts that some people know and some people don't, and those who don't will learn today.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. All right. It's a buzz around, so it means that
It's a buzz around straight.
right. So yeah, the entire time.
Whoa.
All right. So
Can we get some
Sasha is
background
keeping
music?
score for me. Ready? Okay. What alcoholic beverage is made from juniper berries? Yes.
Gin.
You saw the phone.
No,
you know?
they call me Tami Gin.
Really? I didn't know that. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Tam. So
Thank
Tam
you.
has 1 point.
So the next question is mine.
Well, no, it's really anybody's.
It's only
it's
it should take turns.
No, why would I do that? You know, surely did it at the show.
All right, let's go. No. Of course, that's Jesus. All right, go on now.
What is the national animal of Scotland? Yes, IT?
Horses.
You know, that's a no, but you're very close.
Oh,
do you want to try?
Goats.
No, it's more.
Unicorn.
Yes.
Hey.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
I still get the point.
He
No, it's a unicorn, of course.
He doesn't get the point.
Yes, I get the point. 1-1.
I hope you guys are playing along.
Or
at home. Let's go.
scorekeeper will
Yes,
tell us if you got the point.
I said unicorn, so I should get the point.
A real answer.
A real question or a real country? Okay. What country has the highest number of citizens over the age of 65? Yes, Tam. Somebody say Evan?
China.
No, but you are close.
No, it's India.
Japan.
It's India.
Japan.
No. But yes, Japan. But you
I
said
meant
not
to say
Japan.
Over 65?
I meant to say
No,
Japan.
calculate
Yes,
this.
I did them want you over there, you know.
All right, okay. You know, well, I forgot to ship your way to IT. I just showed.
No, I'm too young for that.
All right, guys. Who is the actress with the longest running TV career?
She was in Golden Girls.
What's her name?
Betty
Rose,
Davis. Betty White.
Tell me how.
Betty
What's your
White.
name? IT?
Betty
Tell me
White.
teeth while ago.
Betty
What's your name?
White.
Darling? You say it.
Me first said.
Okay.
The actress in Golden Girls.
There were
Yes.
four.
That's
I chose
that's
right
the answer.
one. Betty
No.
White.
So that's your answer?
No,
White.
the actress in Golden
You
Girls.
didn't make somebody want to give points, you know?
But look, Tami.
Betty
Her
White.
name is Betty
it's
White.
Betty White, but
we
I'm
want
saying-
to give the answer,
But
but you
Tami,
just...
jump in and
No. You
she
said
allow
the
me to
girl.
finish.
Anyhow.
I said the
Golden Girl.
actress.
Listen though, anyhow, come again. Where on the food pyramid do eggplants belong?
On the food pyramid.
You mean like what?
Like it's a
Like what
like a
is it?
vegetable.
Oh, go ahead.
It's actually a fruit
Yes, it is a fruit.
because it has seeds.
Yes. It's not a
Look at
vegetable.
her. Look at her. You know when the grandparents in school get that answer.
Yeah. Yeah, can't tell me bright like a
Give me a
spark.
question now.
Ready now? How many colors will you find in a regular bag of M&Ms?
Ready feet no.
How much?
Blue. Red.
No, it's actually
Yellow,
how many
brown.
colors?
Orange.
6.
Green. 6.
It's 6.
But I said 6 first. No, I said 6 first.
You buzzed, but you
But
said
I
it.
said 6 first.
I couldn't count.
Listen, that's why I said 6 first.
How many is not a color? How many implies
She
a
was
number, Tabby?
listing the colors. I answered the question.
You're going to
6.
Or
I go to school.
scorekeeper will
That's
tell us how it
answer.
goes.
I said 6.
All right, come.
She was listing
What's
the
the
colors.
shortcut for the paste function on most computers? Yes, Tammy?
Apple. I mean shift. C.
No. All right. You say
Paste. Copy or paste.
Paste.
no. It's Control V.
Control V.
Control V.
Good job, IT. It's Control V. IT has that. Good job, IT. What you know? Quiz don't you know? Tired. All right, come.
Queen,
In your seat.
Control V.
Not sure
run
how
onto the chair.
familiar. Come on. Not sure how familiar you guys are with chess, but what
Oh, God.
direction can a bishop move?
I can't play draft.
Me play Chinese checkers. right, I'll try.
What direction? Go ahead, Tam.
Diagonal, straight forward and backward.
Diagonal
I
was
did not.
right.
Him
Diagonal
said diagonal.
was right, yes.
Diagonal was right.
I said
But you
it
said
right.
right. That's,
I just was
she
giving
didn't
you
get
two
that right. She
answers.
answered incorrectly. So
Diagonal, straightforward.
Tasha, what's the score?
So dumb.
IT, I have an idea for you.
4-3, me 4,
All
right?
Come, guys,
Listen,
let's
Tasha.
go again.
This is it now.
Let's go again.
Copy.
What's the deadliest insect in the world?
Mosquito, may I tell us something?
Yes! Yes! You don't say I win by default this
No,
one.
he's worth a tie, so we need a tiebreaker.
So good.
Come
All right, give me one more. One more.
Look here, we're tied. 4 all.
I'm tired. Come.
Give me
Yeah,
the
we're
name.
tired. We're tired. We're tired. Hey, listen.
I'll tell you what. How many feet are in a yard? Yes. Me say, but say what we really think you're going to say this one.
In my yard?
No, listen.
No. How many feet are in a yard?
My yard. But how about
not your yard? Generally.
No, you
How
said
many
your yard.
feet are in a yard?
My yard have 12 feet.
All right. I think how many feet
3
are in a
feet in our yard.
Good job. Good job.
Who's missing a foot?
Good
Who's
job.
missing a foot? Who is missing
All
a
right,
foot?
one more.
Give me one more.
One more.
I can't take this.
One more. Ready, guys?
5.
All right, come.
5-4.
Come, bring your body down.
Copy paste.
How many eyes does a bee have? Yes.
3.
No.
4.
No.
6.
How many?
A bee has 2 eyes.
No.
1.
A bee has 5
Then let me say.
No.
Me 8 you.
Can I please have the score
Them I say we need
for
to
this
go break.
teething game?
No, you're lying. That's not. You're wicked. You're wicked. And lie. I hope you drop.
Remember all this, you see?
Somebody pass
More
the
than
cane.
you carried.
Oh, God.
Listen.
You know, long me
You know, long you know we don't care.
I can't stop.
Tami, always.
No, you shot me. You shot me this morning.
But he's wrong about the yard. He's wrong about the yard, and I don't know why you give him that point. When in a well, I know that is not
Tammy's
3 feet.
a sore
That is
loser
not
still
1
in the
yard.
road. A part of life,
Let's
we can't
now
win
take a
everything.
quick break and we'll wrap things up when we return.
I'm not gonna be here.
Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. Dini a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Pollard is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gail is a champion. Don't forget Michael.
My name is Kim. Friends call me Kim Shizzle. Born and raised Kingston, Jamaica. Currently living in sunny South Florida. How I kickstart my day? 1, whole and fresh. 2, I head to the gym because I gotta get that workout in. After that, I grab a cup of coffee and everything after that can flow. The day is set. Have a blessed one.
We're at Brescia right now.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We reached the Brescia corner office. You have left from St. Thomas with a dream.
I remember clearly the point at which we decided. I wrote his resignation letter and said, "Come, boss, we're going into
Business
this
time.
full 100. Guess which color them want now when that they say the pink? That be purple.
Could not. I know it's school.
Yes, sir.
I know the school asked me for the purple. Bro, I'm in your corner office. The next step is to be a brand ambassador. Give me some bag, post them.
All right, sir.
I need an next stream of income. All right, watch this. Watch new income. Watch new job.
This can sell?
Check it.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
champion. Listen, we're still talking about the win that I
It
earned.
wasn't a win. Sasha, take away my points. After I say diagonal, I'm say front and back. She said no.
Listen, big up Portmore, that mosquito question.
Mosquito question.
Codolos.
And big up eggplants.
Eggplant. No, I learned something. I mean, honestly, a fruit is something with a seed.
That's right.
Which means, all right, let me see that. Remember to tune in to Lead Story at 6:30 p.m. this evening. Don't miss a brand new episode of Meet the Mitchells at 8 p.m. tonight.
Oh, no, don't miss it. It's a nice episode tonight coming for you, so you don't want to miss it.
Is Ivy in it?
Ivy is in
I'm
it.
tuning in.
For sure.
All right.
I can't believe we're at the end of the show already. That's all we have time for today, Sunrisers. And if you missed anything or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments, I get it. We have you covered at CVMTV.com, or you can always check us out on YouTube as well at Sunrise CVM. And of course, we're on Instagram. Follow us there at Sunrise CVM or at CVM_television. Let's get those numbers up. Why not?
Absolutely. Sunrise, where the fun rises every single morning.
And where people teeth your points.
Listen, God without man is still God. But man without God, zero.
Indeed.
The round table squad takes over after this. And of course, I'm seeing Gianna, I'm seeing Shalana, and I'm seeing
a special guest.
A special guest. You want to know who that is? Stick and stay.
They still teeth.
Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows it, bravo, a champion, 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 champion.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Friendly reminder.
Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
And this week episode for their yard.
She want a lover, man.
Look at that. Cooking with love. Now look at this. A big chef listener, guys. No, sir. So go on.
She want a lover, man.
What's your story? What's your sign? Your dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Round Table. My name is Shalan, and joining me this morning is my beautiful co-host Gianna. Hi. And our guest, psychologist Jehan Saida White. Did I pronounce it proper? Yes. Okay. Welcome to the Round Table. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, and you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm getting ready. There's this charity. What is it called? It's called An Evening of High Fashion with Westwood High School. The Old Girls Association is putting it on Saturday night. They're trying to raise $25 million.
Not you plug it. We're supposed to have it smart talk. Not you plug it. Shameless plug.
Shameless.
Just off by, just right off by, just boom. We need $25 million. The Westwood Old Girls Association, and they're having a high fashion thing. Right?
Yes, they had a fire, and they're trying to raise those funds. So I'm gonna go model for them, and yeah.
And you can give me these earrings when you're finished. Thank you very much.
These are from Sabrina Reynolds. It's Jamaican made.
Oh, by Jamaica.
Yes, and she's been featured on the Sunrise Gift Market before as well. She does handbags as well, all sorts of things.
And how are you this morning?
I'm really well.
Not nervous.
Slightly.
Don't be.
There's no need to be.
It's all, good.
Yeah.
So now it's time to see what's buzzing in our social buzz.
Guess where I am right now. Do you want to have a guess? Shut your mouth. I'm in a hotel.
I told you that wasn't specific enough. First, I thought I'd use your headboard to locate your hotel since it's so unique. However, unfortunately for me, it seems as if this style of headboard is a lot more common than I thought it would be. And I realized I could actually use your room service again to narrow down your hotel, because you ordered one very specific item, berry compote. So I decided to do a search for hotels with berry compote on their breakfast menu. Now, I didn't have a confirmation that your hotel was in London again, but I didn't get the sense that anyone was flying you anywhere, so I decided to start there. And looking for London hotels with berry compote on their breakfast menu, I only got one direct hit. Ferndale Hotels. A hotel chain with 5 hotels in London. Hamyard, Haymarket, Soho, Charlotte, and Covent Garden. Went through the breakfast menus of all 5 hotels, and Soho was the only location that had berry compote listed on their menu. Additionally, they had smoked salmon scrambled eggs, which you also ordered. And going back to my headboard search from earlier, I realized that all the hotels that popped up were actually all Ferndale locations. Didn't take me long to realize you were staying in the deluxe terrace room, matching the headboard wallpaper and artwork shown here to the headboard wallpaper and artwork in your video. Looking out your window, we can see that you're directly across from a building that has horizontal slats running across the side, which is this building right over here, which means you have to be in one of these 2 terrace rooms. However, from the window, we can also see that there is a railing separating a terrace to the left of you, which means you must be looking through the window on this terrace. You can even see that this table over here is directly behind you in your video, which means your room is right here, the deluxe terrace room, the second southernmost room on the 6th floor of the Soho Hotel on Richard Mews in London. I'm glad you decided to wait to post until after you left this time.
My God.
Yeah. Give you the
God.
heebie-jeebies?
Yes.
I think
he's like traumatized.
So when I saw it, I was just like, because, they go back and forth. She knows him, and they're online friends, but she's posted before, and he's done this to her before to tell her to post when she's left.
Yes.
And so that's why he's like, I'm glad you waited till you left this time to post. But I also wanted to show you guys like how, we think people can't find you.
Oh my God.
But look, he found down to the room that she was in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what her view was like.
Yes. And so that is based off her food order.
Yes.
Okay, so...
And the
headboard.
Yes.
That was it.
Yeah, well, the headboard was very distinct. So, yeah. But also, I just want to let you guys know, he doesn't do this all the time. He uses his powers for good.
Oh.
So, like, if you like, you have family members who've lost each other, and they're like, oh, the last picture we had was here.
Right.
And he's able to find them anywhere in the world and say, oh, this was in such and such a place at such and such year. And then they go and they ask people who live there and find each other. So he uses his powers for good, but every now and then he shows us why we need to be careful online.
What we post.
Yeah.
That totally, my heart was beating in my chest. I was there saying, oh my God, but I don't post in real time either.
Right.
But not because of that. But now that's another.
That's a whole new
yeah.
Okay, well, now that I've scared you, we can jump into the bag of things.
Bag of things.
Bag of things.
Yeah.
Bag of things time.
I have a little bag.
Let's go.
Actually, it's about little bags.
Oh.
So have you guys heard of TBE? It's called Tiny Bag Energy.
Look.
And so I'm one of those people that have a whole lot of tiny bag energy.
No, man, this is insane.
I have a little collection here of tiny bags.
This one has
And
loops.
People
to go
always,
to-
because
to go
you
to your
can-
belt.
Yeah, belt or crossbody.
this. Oh.
Yeah, people ask me all the time, like, what do you hold in there? I don't know. Like,
a phone can't fit.
No, a phone can't fit. You know,
This is like an eyeglass case for me.
I put my tiniest dreams in there.
What is this?
Like, it's
What
a
is
bag.
it? This don't even have.
It's a bag.
It don't have a puff.
I must say, can it
You
open?
can have a slide. Yeah. Can it open? Where?
Yes, in the back. There's a zip, and you can, you can do the whole. Then there's like a minaudier, but it's tiny. It's tiny. And the frog. I collect frogs. I don't know if you guys
If
know
it
that. about
sparkles,
me.
I like
Well,
it.
you should know that by now. So yeah. So if you have TBE, it's the true luxury because that means you don't walk around with much.
So your big bag of things is tiny bags.
Right. Yes, my bag of things today is tiny bags and collecting them and making them fun for you. Let me help her.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna open this one. See? Oh, this one even comes with a tinier coin purse.
No, this is slackness. What it was fit in this?
And a
This can
tiny
hold
mirror that I've never opened.
All of 5
because why would I? I can't see
tiny
myself
mirror
in
like
that
all
tiny.
that.
Yeah.
One tooth.
But yeah, so people ask, okay, so on a real note now, people do ask what I can fit in them. And a lot of them fit cards, they'll fit a lip gloss, they'll fit
Maybe a
my
key.
car key, right? And my driver's license, just the essentials. Your phone is always in your hand anyway. So when they ask if it fits a phone, like who's reaching back and forth for a phone anyhow? So they fit enough. And we're all enough. So tiny, big, anything you are, like have that energy, but tiny bag energy is what we cover today for bag of things.
Oh, I love that. And just in time with your bag of things because in the corner of my eye, I see something hot coming. Hey, thank you very much, Vanilla. All right, you wanna
I'm putting away the bag of things.
put away your bag so we can.
go ahead.
All right. And we're looking at the topic today. Okay, and the topic is the quicksand of guilt, navigating regrets and what ifs. I had to be dramatic when I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the quicksand of guilt, navigating regrets and what ifs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's so deep.
So
deep dish topic today.
So like if I tie it in with my bag of things, sometimes I feel a little guilty about buying, about how much I spend on a
And
tiny
regret
bag.
because you wish you had a bigger bag.
Yes, I do.
Let's a more serious take on the topic, please.
Yes.
The what ifs and regret and guilt. How does that affect everyone on a daily basis?
Well, guilt and regret has a way of almost forming our perceptions, right? It can almost see it like a colored lens. I see, the rose-colored glasses expression, the guilt-colored glasses expression, or the regret-colored glasses expression if you're not careful. So it can really change the way you see things, you view things, and even how you remember things, depending.
Oh, yes.
I can see that.
Yes. And the bigger part about it is I feel like it can steal your joy, like based on what you're saying, like you're less grateful when you see things as bad.
Yeah.
And if you're guilty, and if you feel guilty or regret about something, you probably feel like it was bad. So you're not taking from the experience like the good parts of it or what you should be grateful for or how much growth you probably made from that experience because you're just looking back with regret.
Right. And so you have guilt and you touched on regret, but Gianna wanted to know like the what ifs. So is it that, sometimes you're feeling guilty about something and you kind of stop yourself from doing it, but then later down the line you're thinking, what if I hadn't, what if I had?
Right.
Is that how, life goes?
Sometimes. So the difference between kind of guilt and regret is that when it comes to guilt, we after we make a decision, one of two things happen. Either I think to myself, guilt comes when I had expected that particular outcome, and I feel guilty about it. Versus regret, I did not expect that particular outcome, and so I almost have regret. So that's kind of the slight difference between the two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so when it comes to kind of figuring out the what ifs, because a lot of time we're trying to figure out, almost like to understand the why.
Right.
Why did I do this? What happened? What if? What if? What if?
Right.
And And while that can be helpful because we almost want to have understanding, the difficulty is we get stuck in it.
Yes.
Because a lot of times there is no answer. It's already happened.
Right.
So we get stuck in this loop of, oh my goodness, what could I have done? What was I thinking? And then you turn it inwards. And then before you know it, you're in what I call almost like a regret spiral.
Right.
You think about all the ways that it went wrong and all the things I should have done differently.
Right. And I have this issue. I have this issue where I feel like sometimes I'm living in a parallel universe. So what happens is after I start spiraling from this, I like play out from beginning to end what should have happened,
and what would have been
happened,
different.
what would have been different, why didn't I do that? And then like it keeps going though. It's a spiral for real.
Absolutely.
Because then it's like, okay, but then this wouldn't have happened. Like, so then at that point I figure out what the good part was of what happened. And then I'm saying, but then I could have done this. So then it's like I'm gone back in the same behavior, but in an alternate outcome again. Like so I take the steps over and over in my mind, you know, like sometimes I'm wondering if I'm crazy.
And literally rewritten history.
Yes.
Like that never happened.
Right.
It cannot happen, but don't change the fact that I've had 4 different scenarios of what should have happened.
Right. So for me, my what ifs come before. So it's not guilt and regret yet. It's like based off what has, you know, like experience. So you know, everyone deals with their frame of reference. So I know that the possibility, and so I start the what ifs from very early on out. What if this happened? What if? And you know what is, you know,
how does that work for you?
The what ifs never happen. They never happen.
No.
So you know, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
And with regret, we have to throw to a break. More round table after this break. No, it never like.
Our days get a little complex. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
We're at Brescia right now.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We reached the Brescia corner office. You have left from St. Thomas with a dream.
I remember clearly the point at which we decided. I wrote his resignation letter and said, come boss, we're going into this full 100. Guess which color them want now when that they say the pink?
Purple?
That be purple.
Could not. I know it's school.
Yes, sir.
I know it's school asking for the purple. Bro, I'm in your corner office. The next step is to be a brand ambassador. Give me some bag, post them for you.
All right, sir.
I need an next stream of income. All right, watch this. Watch new income, watch new job.
This can sell?
Check it.
Welcome back to the round table this morning. The topic is the quicksand of guilt, navigating regrets and what ifs. And you know, I wanted to ask, Gianna, you about, in terms of what are some of the, you know, you can kind of know the pros and cons of having this kind of mindset. Some people say there are more cons than pros. I think there are some pros, but I'm going to ask you the cons.
The cons about having the mindset of guilt and regret?
Right, yeah. Like what's some of the disadvantages of that?
Well, some of the disadvantages is that you end up almost rewriting history, like I said before. So really the difficulty that you have is that you can't go past it. And so it can keep you very stuck. Right. There isn't an opportunity, I think, with guilt and regret, and like we had said before, with the intention of trying to play out different scenarios, you're trying to get understanding.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out the why. What happened?
Right.
However, rarely do people use maybe that opportunity to understand and then now what next?
Oh.
There's no what next. You just kind of stick with this is where I am, and this is what has happened, and the spiral happens, and you never pull yourself out of the spiral. And I think that's the thing people need to recognize, is that if you're not careful, there's no movement from the spiral. It's just you get stuck there.
Right.
I think one of the pros I would say is that you can use it as a teaching moment.
What? The actual guilt?
The little spiral that you go through. You know, a little guilt, not spiral, but the like you do a little.
But if
recap.
I'm fair, like, remember, I'm always recapping, right? And if I'm fair, the truth is that the only positive is when you actually reach the point where you say, well, it done happen.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Now, if you get there,
acceptance.
No, but if you get there, not everybody can reach there. That is the problem. So, and that's why if you utilize it as an opportunity to understand and then move past it, fantastic. But the challenge is people don't always move past it. And so the question is guilt and regret kind of like, is it useful? Can it be useful? Those are the questions I would ask.
But how do we cope? Like, what coping mechanisms are there that can help someone like me?
Words of affirmation. It is what it is.
Yes.
That.
Yes. But it takes so long to get there.
No, okay, seriously, let her tell us. What are some of the coping mechanisms?
So, some of the coping mechanisms can be acceptance. Okay, so accepting, just like you said, it done happen already. Accepting it has already passed. Something else you can do is you can be really mindful and within that acceptance, knowing that, okay, that happened in the past, but what's happening in the right now?
Solutions.
Absolutely. Also, a lot of self-compassion. So the
give
thing
yourself
with
grace.
Because the thing with guilt and regret is you're not being compassionate. You're always meeting yourself with judgment.
And you're hard on yourself than other people all the time.
Absolutely. And so nudge.
Yeah.
But however, if you're able to, like I said, utilize that with understanding, then with understanding we have acceptance, and with acceptance we then move to self-compassion. We've learned something positive has come from this, as opposed to getting stuck in one of those other phases before you get to the point where you're able to reach self-compassion, understanding, acceptance, etc.
Right. But then there's also, I find, the unhealthy behavior of trying to then control what happens in the future. So now because of how I felt, so because of how I felt now, I never want that to repeat again.
That is what I meant when I said my what ifs come before. Because I am feeding off of what happened before.
Right.
So, yeah.
So what do we do at that point? Because at that point, we're at this crossroads where we're probably acting irrationally because the same set of circumstances it's never the same.
Right.
So you're probably not going to have the same outcome as before, but you're doing everything now in your power to not have it happen. So you're choosing some crazy things sometimes to avoid
really
it.
left field.
Or sometimes you just end up freezing and not doing anything.
At all. Which is true.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Because remember something that you had said before, Shalane, is that all the what ifs, they don't happen.
Right.
They don't even occur. And it doesn't change the fact that I spent 2 hours going through these scenarios.
Come on in, thinking of some movie scenarios in your head. Doesn't happen. No one.
And so that's also where the acceptance comes from. So the acceptance of this is different. As much as I can do what is within my power. So remember what you control.
Right.
And the thing with the what ifs is you talk about all the things you don't control.
Yes.
I'm talking about the way the meteor is going to hit Jamaica at that one particular time when it just makes no sense.
Right at 8 o'clock.
Always. When you should be sleeping.
When we should be
doing something else.
Welcome to the round table, meteor.
And so it really is about being able to accept and know that I'm going to do what I can within my power.
Okay.
And therefore, after that, I can now move forward. And whatever will be, will be. A lot of the things that you had said, but applying them at different places. So it is what it is. So whatever's going to occur is going to occur, so let it. But I'm going to be as present, and I'm going to utilize what I have in front of me right now, and that is good enough.
Right.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that, we need to just go in there with an acceptance, with an accepting attitude.
Yes.
And just also be present.
Yes.
And just deal in the now, not the past and not the future, just getting things done in the now.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, I have one more question.
Go
I
ahead.
probably have 100 more questions.
Go ahead.
Please.
Do you find that part of us trying to fix these things after the fact, like in our minds, is like perfectionism gone wrong? Because, I mean, there are no real circumstances that would all align. Like, everything that's supposed to happen happens, right?
Yes.
So, whatever happened led you there. So, but in your mind, it should have been a perfect outcome. This is exactly what should have happened because of what's in your mind, right? So is it us trying to control in terms of how perfect every single thing could have been or would have been or should have been?
I think there's some.
Is that what it is? Is that where it's coming from? Because I'm a recovering perfectionist.
I've never met one.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
All right, so we hit the home stretch right after this quick break. Okay. So recover and perfect.
I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 11. The hat-trick winning numbers are 8, 9, 2. The four-play winning numbers are 5, 6, 3, 7. The fireball is red. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
Thanks for staying with us. And you know what time it is. It's time for final thoughts. And I'm going to start off with Gianna first this morning.
With me?
Yes,
Okay.
give me your final thoughts, girl.
So, thank you so much for coming, by the way.
Thank you. Yes.
I think that my final thought is going to be what was said here more than coming from me, but something that I think we all can benefit from, which is give yourself grace. Even sometimes we accept, but we kind of begrudgingly accept, like, yeah, okay, fine, like that's just what happened. But if we give ourselves grace and we're grateful for the experience, remember it's all about the journey and not the destination. So there are things we're learning along the way, and I think if we just give ourselves the grace, we can get through it.
Okay. And Gian?
I would say my final thoughts are, it's really important to try to not judge yourself. Judgment, I find, is one of those things that is not very useful, but we all do it.
Yeah.
It's happened. You did the best that you could with what you had. It's really important at the end of the day to just meet yourself with grace and that compassion, and try not to judge your experiences. Just accept them, and then ideally you can move through them.
Absolutely. And I think, if you use these experiences as a means to grow, and like you said, acceptance, grace, just use it as a means to grow. Think of it, learn from it, and move on. And that's a wrap for the round table today. Remember, guys, be good and be on purpose. Thank you.
Life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John